Hello guys, bye bye. Hello guys, welcome back to the stream. Welcome everyone to this intense BGMI match. The lobby is set and the action is about to begin. Let's witness our playing path, which starts from Nova Repnoi and also it ends towards the western edges of the map. Finally, we can see teams spreading out, forwarding towards their respective drops, and in military base, we can see a drop clash between BPT Sports and their opponent HP, Smokey, OP, Anubis and Nick F. These three players, they are already ready to drop into the battleground and will be heading towards their respective drops and will be eager to fight to get those finishes, those starting finishes. And as well, 20 teams, 69 players have participated in this first match of Erangel. Finally, Primox, we can witness the cluster of many teams over here. Finally, teams are going with that aggressive approach, trying to figure out the intensity of the match, and also the crowd is loving this action. Welcome each and every one of you. TCA Dedi, he starts off the match with his first knock of the day. TCA finally getting those opening knock for his team. Now he wants to pull off that finish for his team. Let's witness where this fight is going on. 68 players. The first finish has been taken down. The player has been taken down. The player has been eliminated. TCA Esports, Aura, and also Emoji Gaming Beast. They are ready to fight against team number 14. Team number 14 with their numbers game advantage can also opt for fighting against TCA Esports, and utilizing their numbers game advantage, they can easily win against those teams. But TCA Vanky, what a knock he has in fact taken for his team. A beautiful spotting, a beautiful spray from his side. Black Esports, they are already on back foot. The numbers game disadvantage already. In fact, they need to deal against it. Black Esports Shark, he needs to heal up. That's an early mistake by his teammate. Black Esports Beer going through the open side, exposing his overall body, and TCA Sports very well spotted by his side. TCA, in fact, Vanky, the player who took that knock, and now they will be ready to finish off one more player. Hospital is the place where these three teams are fighting against each other. Multiple teams are on the same location and the fights are about to start again. This early fight, these early wins, in fact, during the start of the match, will decide the fate of this team later on. Looting speed will be very important, because only the teams who have looted better, they can fight with those fully aggressive approach. Finally, TCA Sports, they wants to head on, they wants to charge into us. In fact, Black Esports, the player has been spotted. The left pick will give him another knock. Vanky pulls off another player down. He takes another one down. Back to back 2 knocks from Vanky. Another player, Stark, is on, in fact, taking on TPP advantage. He wants to put that fight back on. But Daddy, he is already ready to charge on. Let's see Daddy how he can, in fact, finish those players. Those 2 players are in front of him. This AKM connection. One more player has been taken down. Black Esports on the verge of elimination. The last player, Monster, in fact, Aimbot, he has also been eliminated. 5 finishes. A wonderful start for TCA Esports. Black Esports, they could not even take 1 player down, and they have been eliminated in the 28th position. Finally, this drop class has come to an end. TCA Esports with those beautiful finishes, a better start in this map of Erangel. A very crucial moment. What an amazing clutch, guys. perfect use of those, in fact, sprays. Those close range encounter fight was very intense. Finally, TCA Sports, they are ready to reset and again ready to go on to another fight. But on the other hand, PE Sports 0, they are still waiting. Currently, we can see some of the teams that are going with the passive approach, trying to figure out the intensity of the match, and also they need to figure out, they need to loot as fast as possible. We can see teams fighting. T4K King, he pulls a knock, he gets the force knock for his team, and also CRP Chris with the Scarrel brings a Mr. Esports towards elimination. Mr. In fact, Esports, Ogi was the last player and he has been taken down as well. Top 70 teams, 53 players, enemies. He has been knocked and instantly he has been taken down, eliminated very quickly. But these two players of HP Esports, they need to fight back. They need to pull off a show. It's a 2v3 battle between PPT Esports and HP Esports. Let's see whether PPT Esports, they will go back to fight against HP or they will head on towards the circle. Finally, we can witness a very intense match of Erangel. 53 players, 17 teams, they are ready. They have already looted. Those decent loots are with these teams. In fact, one more knock, we can witness another fight in Pochinki. Team number 14, one player has been taken down, he needs to get revived, but Mr. Engineer, he is in very open. His teammates, they need to take those risky moves in order to revive Mr. Engineer. But Mr. Engineer, although knocked, but still he is marking position for his team. He is providing information for his team, and those three players now need to, in fact, buckle up and get those retaliation knocks in order to revive Mr. Engineer. Since 2018, he is trying hard. He's taking that risky move, which will be fruitful if he gets successful in crossing this, in fact, part. And finally, Mr. Engineer, he is already bleeding out. He is in a verge of elimination. Let's see, since 2018, can he give a revival to his teammate? TCABC is ready. He has spotted Mr. Engineer. Finally, he is thrown down now with his Scarrel. In fact, M4, he can also take down since 2018. But since 2018, those right pick coming in the open would be risky. And also TCA Beast takes another player down in order to revive the teammate. Since 2018, he took the risks, but the risks won't be fruitful enough. He has also been taken down. Team number 7, TCA Sports, back to back those knocks, and now they got their first finish. Beast, another frag. In fact, another player has been taken down by him, and another frag he can easily confirm if he charges in towards since 2018. It's a 3v2 battle in Pochinki. Teams are in fact, these teams look pretty confident, and experience will be a factor. Also, the number game advantage will be a factor to outperform their opponents. One more player has been spotted. Pradeep coming from the open, trying to revive his teammate since 2018. This is a very crucial moment for him. He is getting revived, but Pradeep will be able to give the revival. And also, this is a better connection from Pradeep, a retaliation knock, and instantly he takes down that player and gets the confirmation for his team. This was the first frag of the, in fact, match for Pradeep. And now TC Sports, the remaining two players, they wants to charge and they want to isolate another player. And his name is Chutka Bhuka. Chutka Bhuka is waiting with his S12K. Let's see, it's a 1v2 situation. These nerves, whether they are in control or not, we will be able to witness that S12K connection, that battery, in fact, that better 1v2, and that awesome clutch, that awesome connection from his S12K will get him those two frags as well. And finally, with a loss of one player, in fact, team number 14, finally they clear off their drop, and also they will be getting those three crucial finishes within the start of the match. 48 players, 15 total teams, they are still waiting to fight against each other. Another team, FNC Esports, they are charging in towards military base. HP Esports, they have already lost their numbers game advantage. Nick AFK, he needs to pull off a knock, he needs to bring a player down, but FNC Esports, another player manages to escape from this deadly situation, and Nick F, he needs to fall back, he needs to move back towards the cover. Now these two players have been spotted, and those players, they will be splitting, they will be attacking HP Esports from two different angles. FNC Esports, they have got a numbers game advantage, they can easily use the threat factor. In fact, they have a better read on the kill feed, and instantly they wanted to charge in towards military base, and they wanted to end HP Esports, Nick F and Smokey OP. Finally, FNC Starry, he decides to charge on. He has a throwable. Let's see whether he can connect with the utilities. The utility has been pulled off. The grenade, will he be able to take the player down with the grenade? Another grenade, he needs to throw within the pinpoint location, but that grenade in fact will not be able to even pull off a single HP of their opponents. But FNC Starry, with that AKM, he wants to charge in. He has spotted out Nick AFK, but Nick AF, in retaliation, he manages to in fact infiltrate a little bit of damage towards his opponent. And finally, HP Smokey OP will be the last player of the team. Pablo, although he has been taken down, but an instant trade by FNC Starry, and the numbers game advantage, which was in favor of FNC Esports, they manages to utilize those number game advantage, and by rushing out, they already cleared HP Esports, and HP Esports got eliminated in the 15th position. 45 players, 14 teams are still remaining in this match of Erangel. The circle finally is in fact a slight eastern shift, which we already witnessed, and now this will be the second stage. After 2 minutes 40 seconds, this circle will be start to shrink in, and then we can witness the hard shift of the zone within that third circle shift. Also, teams, they need to pull off that early rotation, but still 45 players, they are still surviving, and they are still waiting to get that winner chicken dinner and to start off the day with a better note. Welcome everyone once again to this intense BGMI match. Those who are watching, the lobby is set and the action has already begun. Finally guys, Gamerno Esports co-present regular T3 scrims for the underdogs with a prize pool of ₹25, and also disclaimer guys, with free of cost entry. 4 matches on a regular basis. We organize in fact 4 matches for the underdogs, and to join and play in our T3 scrims, you all just need to register through our Gamerno website. Make sure you and your teammates have already signed up, and you can register for joining into our T3 scrims. And also, Sunday is nearing guys. We also organize ₹500 prize pool Sunday showdown on a weekly basis in order to play in our tournament. And also Sunday showdown, you need to sign up through our Gamerno website, which is already present in the description. You can also check out, and make sure you and your teammates have already signed up through our website, and then you all guys can register for those scrims as well as tournaments and the Sunday showdown with a prize pool of ₹500 and also free of cost entry. Finally guys, those who are watching, and if you are enjoying our stream, make sure you hit that like button and also subscribe to our channel. We are very close to 1500 subscribers. Let's make it possible guys. And also, fights have already begun. Southern edges teams were in fact fighting against each other. Pablo, he manages to take one more knock, one more finish for his team, and FNC Gamer Boy, he is very lucky enough to get revived again, or in case he could have also been finished like Steady. Steady is the player who has been eliminated from FNC Sports. These 3 players, they need to continue, they need to make sure they maintain their numbers game advantage. But in the eastern side and in the eastern edges, there's a lot of cluster. Teams are in fact ready to fight against each other, and also they are trying to scout they are trying to find those fights. In fact, team number 3, Tushar, he was the solo player who could have been knocked down, but he manages to escape from that situation, and now he's ready to reunite back towards with his teammates. So he's moving towards them. 3 players already. Gil has been eliminated. These 3 players, they need to stick together and play like a team. Finally, he manages to reunite again, but the central position teams are in a verge of, in fact, fighting against each other. They are holding the hard covers, which will benefit them with several advantage in the later on stages. But another team, they are trying to close in 4 finishes. Hunter with those 3 freaking finishes for his team, but there's another team present towards their front. Let's see whether team number 20, they will head on against team number 15, or team number 15 will be able to be, in fact, knock a player of team number 20. INF Esports. Finally, Raza, he manages to escape, but Nitin, the damage has been already done. Nitin, he needs to heal up with his Mirado. He's trying to move to the hard covers, although they have got a numbers game advantage, but overexposing themselves might cause a little bit of trouble for his team. Hunter, as soon as I told not to overexpose their body, Hunter has been taken down. Hunter has been eliminated. Chut Kabuka was the player who took him down, and finally he manages to eliminate one more player and brings another frag for the team. 3 finishes for Chut Kabuka, very close to go to the domination. This player already manages to bring in 3 freaking frags for the team, and these 3 players are still surviving. In fact, Gamerboy, another knock from his side. Multiple teams are in the same location. The fights will decide the fate of the other teams. FNC Sports, they managed to charge in. Gamerboy, what a beautiful connection from his S12K. Another player has been taken down. Gamerboy finally proving his worth, will be ready to finish off that player, and now he wants to charge in. His teammates will be closing in as well. The numbers game are made to equal. Finally, it will be a 3v3 fight. Gamerboy, he wants to connect, but APX Dave, he was holding there with the surprise element. He manages to take one more player down, and Duxopi will be the final player of the team. Duxopi, a trade from his side, and another beautiful connection. Duxopi, he manages to pull off that 1v2 clutch, finally saving his team, and his teammates will be revived as well. But this revival, which he tried to, in fact, do it in very open, caused their elimination as well. They have the chance to use the utilities. The smokes could have been deployed, but one mistake caused their elimination. Finally, Pablo will be the last remaining player. There's a lot of pressure on this player. Finally, he wants to charge in with that AKM. He manages to pull that knock, and Nitin, he has been eliminated instantly. Another player in front of him. It's a 1v1 battle between team number 20 and team number 19. Pablo, another AKM connection. He has already infiltrated that player with a little bit of damage. Another time he spots him down. Another connection from his side. Back-to-back 3 fires, and he manages to damage the player. But in retaliation, team number 20, he was trying to knock, but Pablo, with those beautiful connections from his AKM, manages to pull off a 1v2 clutch. And finally, this team will get those 10 finishes, the double-digit finishes for the team, and Pablo will be the last remaining player, the last remaining hope of the team, and the circle is in his favor. Also, one more player is taken down. TCA Esports, Daddy and Vanky, all those hopes, all those pressure are in the soldiers of these 2 players. Vanky and Daddy, they need to fall back. Their teammate has been eliminated, although they have 6 starting finishes, but they will have to survive until another player, in fact, until another circle. One more team with the numbers game advantage. Pablo, he is the last hope for the team, a solo survival. Even if he gets eliminated at 9th position, he will not be able to pull off even a single point for the placement. But He wants to survive. He wants to get those extra placement points for the team. Finally, 24 players surviving, and this will be the final 9 surviving teams which are present in the map of Erangel. Finally, the stage 3 circle is in a verse to close in. 1 minute is left until another shift. We can witness another hard shift after 52 seconds as well. But Pablo, he is under heavy pressure, and by hook or by crook he needs to survive for his team if he wants to bring that extra placement points. A very crucial moment. But the circle finally, guys, the tension which was at its peak, the stage has been set already. These 9 teams, 24 players, they are ready, and they will be willing to get a winner chicken dinner in the first match of Erangel. And let's wait and watch which team will be getting those chicken dinner. Make sure, audience, you try those predictions in the chat section. We'll be communicating against each other through the chat section as well. And BE Sports around the circle rotation, clockwise direction. They wants to enter from the southwestern edges, in fact, but there are 2 teams present towards the edges who can keep them. Team number 14 already 4 finishes, 3 men standing, and team number 11 WRE Sports, they have started the match without a player. 3 men, they need to in fact survive, and they managed to survive until now. But these 3 players, they need to fight properly. They need to fight, in fact, in a way that they can get the chicken dinner as well. B Sports Spanky, he's waiting for his opponents. TC Sports, they are heading on towards them. UE Sports, another rotation from this team. PCA Esports, they will get the cover, but they wants to go out of this situation as well. Daddy, a slighter bit of HP he has lost, but finally Daddy and Vanky with a Kuparbi. This vehicle is already damaged. More than about 60% of the vehicle HP has been lost, but Vanky, he still manages to in fact hold a position for now. But within 30 seconds another zone will be closing in. Spanky, he has been taken down. UE Sports Roger, they have got a in fact chance to close in, but Itachi, he will finally manage to get his finishes. Teams are left, in fact only 9. 23 players are still surviving. They wants to get a very head start from the starting itself. A winner chicken dinner in the match of Erangel. This virtual map of Erangel is in a verse to end the first match, which is very intense, and the end is very near. Finally, we are about to witness an impressive winner chicken dinner in this match, but we need to wait a little bit. 23 teams, 9 players are still surviving. The circle is about to shrink in. Since 2018 will be the player who will bring another player down. He has knocked BE Sports, in fact Nejot has been finished already. The confirmation has already been taken. BE Sports Zoro already he wants to enter towards the circle, but the circle is giving in damage. But BE Sports Zoro, he needs to survive. He is the last player, the last hope of the team, but another player has been taken down. UE Sports, they have finally been eliminated. Team number 9 will be the team. Those 2 finishes for Boast, Magarmach, those crucial knocks, those crucial finishes for this team in this stage of the map, in fact match, will be very fruitful for them. 3 finishes, 2 men standing. They have finally entered in the top 8. And also one more team, team number 14, 6 finishes, 3 men standing. They have got the numbers game as well with them. TC Sports, Daddy and Vanky, they both need to rotate now. A distance of 329 meters between them and the safer side of the circle. And also one more team, team number 4. 4 players are still alive with this team. They have got the numbers game advantage, and the southern part of the circle are in control with this team, but they have spotted team number 11. One more player has been taken down by the circle. Finally, Pablo, he manages to move in towards the center part of the circle, a sake, which will provide him some of the hard covers as well. Pablo, he needs to wait, but if any team manages to close in towards him, he can be taken down with those utilities as well. Final 17 players, top 8 teams which are surviving. A single mistake can end the game. Every moves matter now. Teams must wisely make their decision. What an intense ending. Finally, we can witness now. Final zone is closing in. The last fight are about to start, and we are about to get that winner team who will be taking down that winner chicken dinner along with them in this first match of Erangel. The number 4, they have still got the number of games advantage. They want to in fact spot down their opponent, hunt down their opponent, but for now they are utilizing the hard covers. They need to move in a little bit towards the circle, but another team who wants to fight, team number 3, they have got the numbers game advantage. Team number 11, each spy will be the one and only player still trying to survive, still trying to dodge those utilities, but a grenade, this was very close towards him. Each spy, he has already been damaged. He needs to recover his HP. Each spy will be the final player. Will he be able to pull this one victory clutch for his team? This is a very intense moment. The tension is at its peak. The stage has been set, and we are about to witness an impressive one victory clutch. Will each spy be able to pull off this beautiful one victory clutch? It will be very deciding. And on the other end, team number 14, they are trying to charge in towards team number 4. These utilities must be dumped towards the player, but Boss Magarmach manages to take TC and Daddy down. On the other hand, team number 14, the player are healing themselves. Another throwable towards the top floor of the infect house, but since 2018, those freaking grenades, he takes his own player down, Pradeep. That grenade will take him down as well, but since 2018, those crucial grenade, and team number 14 has been wiped off at 7th position. A very beautiful start for team number 14. Manages to take those 10 finishes. Choot Kabhuka with the 5 finishes and domination. But Vanky, I've been telling you, Vanky manages to close in towards Pablo, and Pablo already survived the throwables, the utilities which was deployed by Vanky. Vanky, now you can use those hard covers again. He has got 4 smokes. The util games must be smarter by, in fact, must be smartly used by Pablo, in fact. And the final zone will be closing in 27. In fact, the 7th zone will be closing in 27 seconds. And this team, they need to move in towards the circle. Garib Segi will be the first player who will be heading on towards the circle. This team, they have numbers game advantage. And Tushar, finally he manages to spot another player. And Vanky will be the player who took down Pablo with those vehicle infect blast. And one more player, he has already been damaged, and Vanky back to back those 2 knocks, those crucial knocks for his team. Another player has been taken down. It's a final 1v1 battle, and Vanky, what a player he is in a very crucial moment, and 3 players were heading towards him very aggressively, no matter how high the nerves, how high the pressure is, but Vanky, he could still able to pull it off in fact, and what a clutch it was. Finally 7 solo finishes for his team, and also trying to make a cover, utilize this vehicle as well. Another player has been spotted down. Tushar, those initial connection was taken. He has also damaged Tushar as well. TCA Vanky, although he is the last player of the team, but he is playing like an super athlete. He is already on domination. 7 freaking finishes with him. But this vehicle can be blasted at any time. Boss Magarmach, single HP with, in fact, 0 HP. He is still surviving. Wanted to use the first aid, but Garib Segi, he manages to close in. Garib Segi, he has been already taken down. The HP has been already taken down, but in retaliation, TCA Vanky, he has also lost his HP. He wants to heal up, and the smokes, they all have in fact exhausted. Now Vanky, it's a 1v3 moment. Finally, the last fight We are about to witness a beautiful winner-winner chicken dinner, which will be in favor of team number 3. 5 finishes winner-winner chicken across the number of games advantage are in their favor, and from all the direction Venki has been spotted, and Garib Segi will be the final one who with the final blow manages to get that finish for his team, and 5 finishes winner-winner chicken dinner. Garib Segi and his teammates takes home in the first match of Erangel. Garib Segi 4 freaking finishes alongside Tushar. He has provided some sort of support, a single finish for him as well. 5 finishes winner chicken dinner. But TC Sports Banky, boy oh boy, what a performance, what was that, what a beautiful clutch he has managed to pull off, that 1v3 clutch, and those survival skill by this player, and he manages to bring him home for his team 6 extra placement points as well. With those 10 finishes, they have also got 6 extra placement points, which will in fact bring the total points for the team to 16. Finally guys, the first match of the day has come to an end, and what a match it was. Those intense battle, those starting fights, and also those drop classes, those were very amazing. But still guys, those who are still watching, make sure you support our channel as well, and also you all can suggest how is our English casting. Finally, for a day or two you will not to manage until we become more fluent in commentary in English language as well. Finally guys, make sure to hit the like button, and also it's a request to all of you that do check out our website. The link is in the description, and also along with your teammates, make sure you sign up and also register in order to play our regular TT scrims with a prize pool of ₹25. And to register, you don't need to pay even a single penny. All the entries are free of cost, and day after tomorrow will be Sunday, and like every Sunday we organize every week a Sunday showdown with a prize pool of ₹500. And if you want to play in that Sunday showdown, you all guys need to sign up to our website and also register for the Sunday showdown. And guys, one more advertisement for you all. Gamerno Esports in fact will bring in another tournament with a prize pool of ₹3,000. So in order to participate, you will need to sign up and also join our Discord server for more queries. Till then guys, see you again after a short little break, and also keep waiting, stay tuned for the live action again, which will be played also in the second match, I guess in the map of Miramar. Hello guys, welcome back to the stream. Once again, I welcome each and every one of you in the official YouTube channel of Gamerno Esports. Finally guys, this will be the second match of the day and the match has just begun and the teams are already spreading out. And let's see from where does the plane path has started. It has started from Bringjiang and it's heading towards Mu Hopan. Finally guys, we can see a decent plane path which goes across the map of Rondo from southern part of the map towards the northern part. Let's see. Joker flicks by हिंदी भाई सुध हिंदी was the best one. थैंक यू मेरे भाई. लेकिन हम लोग थोड़े दिनों के लिए ट्राई करेंगे भाई, समझ जाइए आप, थोड़ा सा सपोर्ट दिखा दो. अगर एक दो हफ्ते में हमारा इम्प्रूवमेंट नहीं आता है तो हम लोग दोबारा से शिफ्ट कर जाएंगे बैक टू बेसिक्स. एंड फाइनली द फाइट्स in fact are about to begin. Welcome everyone to this intense BGMI match in the map of Rondo. The lobby is set and the action is about to begin. Yulin, we can witness the cluster of in fact many teams present here, and TW2 RE Esports, they are heading on towards their opponent. In fact Jinxie, he was trying to attack with that smoke weapon, and finally a fight which we'll witness in this drop of Yulin. Several teams they have entered in Yulin to fight against each other, right? RE Esports School, finally he will manage to take the player down, and also with that crucial knock now he will be able to revive his teammate, and these two players they can again get revived as well. And also test track, we can witness several teams, those who have in fact landed in this drop and are ready to fight against each other. Garib Sagi back-to-back knocks from his team, from this player instead, in fact, and also starting to got those crucial knocks. Nikaf will be the last player surviving in this drop class. Nikaf trying to fall back, but T4 kicking and his teammates, those were the player who took those finishes against team HP Esports. Babulal was the player with those crucial two finishes in the starting point of the match, but Babulal with that higher ground advantage, he wants to spot down the player, he wants to hunt down the player. Finally he has spotted another player, but as soon as he tried to in fact knock the player went back to the covers. And also guys, हम लोग try कर रहे हैं. Let's see which team will outshine and dominate today. The pressure is high right from the start and the stakes are very high. Babulal manages to take another player down this right pick with this AKM. Babulal manages to take those two players and also instantly finishes them off. Babulal in the start of the match manages to take those 4 finishes, but he also gets taken down. Babulal Craven is the final player with those, in fact with this M16A4 he wanted to damage those players, but Babulal and his teammates will be the first team to get eliminated in this map of in fact Rondo. And also Nick AF, he was also been taken down. RH, Jinxie, Cool, those two frags very important for team. Black Sports Sark, a solo player for his team with those 5 crucial finishes in the early stage of the in fact match. And also this will give a certain head start for this team, but it will be very challenging for this player to revive his teammate, to recall his teammates. Their teammates are still waiting for him to recall them. And also Black Sports Sark, he needs a smoke. Finally will he be able to find a smoke? He needs to deploy the smoke towards the recall tower, and then only he will be able to recall his teammates. But this solo player, the pressure is very high on the shoulder of this player, and as well the stakes are very high. Those 3 players, they need to get recalled once again, and RE Esports, they are in fact holding the position, and this higher ground advantage will in fact give them a certain advantage. And finally team number 4, they are also very close. They will also try to close in as well. Team number 4 already 7 finishes, a decent start for this match as well. And now they will be heading towards Black Esports Sark, they will be heading towards RE Esports. They will need to figure out in fact the position of team number 4, or else they will be taken down, they will be hunted down by this team to take the first finish for his team. And also let's see which team will outshine and dominate in this drop as well. The number 7 BS Esports Spartan. He wants to fight against Pablo. Pablo with that TPP advantage. He has already spotted Spartan, but he needs to wait. He has got an knock for the fight, and also he instantly switches towards that S12K. But Spartan with the jump shot manages to take the player down, and also he will take the player. In fact, he is also eliminated the player. Yes. Finally, one more team, RE Esports Jinsi. He has got one finish for his team, but he will be the only player in this drop class. And Black Esports Shark, he finally got the opportunity to recall his teammate. But Black Esports Bear, as soon as he got recalled, he has been eliminated instantly. Black Esports 5 finishes with Shark, and Black Esports M both supporting him and also providing a little bit of support with that one extra frag for his team. And also we can witness the number 20, although the finishes count has not been started yet, but this team, they have got a numbers game advantage. Since 2018, he has spotted TCA Aura. TCA Aura can be taken down. Finally, he decides to spray down that player, and also as soon as he knocked the player, another player wants to charge in, and finally with that S12K connection, since 2018, he has been taken down. The number 8 TCA Esports, the player with the crucial nuke, manages to take down the player, and also now he will be reviving his teammate. TCA Esports, a big mistake which is caused his elimination. And FNC Gamer Boy Pablo has been recalled again. He has got one finish, and HP Sports Smokey with a beautiful grenade manages to take down another player. Jadena City is the place where we can witness this fight. Roe Sport, Annie and Zabronix are the two players who are still alive, and they will try to start reviving their teammates. But Playboy Carti and their teammates, now the numbers game advantage are in the favor of this team. Smokey, Nick F, Anibis, they wants to charge in. They wants to add pressure towards their opponent. Roe Sports Annie, he needs to take down a single player from that opponent team. HP Smokey, he has been spotted out, but Roe Sports Annie, he got an SMG weapon. Finally trying to spot HP Smokey, and HP Smokey, he manages to take the first finish of the match for his team as well. TCA Esports, what a domination from this team. The battle has already started just in a short while, and this team manages to pull off the 10 freaking finishes for the team. TCA Esports, 4 freaking finishes for Bulljot. He's on another level. This player has dominated well properly. This team has been fighting against their opponents with, in fact, utilizing their numbers game advantage, and now they are heading on towards BZ Esports. FNC Esports Gamer Boy manages to take down OP Man Kill, but FNC Gamer Boy in retaliation, he has also been taken as well. He has been eliminated. The finish has been taken by TC Esports only. Bulljot, he manages to steal the kill. This will be the 5th finishes for this player. Individual 5 finishes, and now this player will be heading on towards another team. A bit of aggression shown from this team, and which are already in the favor of this team as well. Top 17 teams, 56 players, they are still surviving in this match of Rondo, and Rondo, which gives an extra advantage for these teams to get recalled. So the teams, in fact each and every team, they are going with that aggressive approach, trying to finish those opponents, and also the intensity of the match is very high, and the crowd is loving this section. Finally guys, those who are watching, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to our channel. These teams, they have started to head towards their respective opponents, and TCA Esports Aura, once again the player manages to take down another player with the S12K. He manages to take down one more player, and also he manages to take the finish as well, and a cut fire from his teammate Bulljot. These two players, they are on another level. 6 finishes for Bulljot, and now this team will get those 15 freaking finishes for the team. What a beautiful start, what an amazing start to have in this match of Rondo. Although they have got a recall still left with them, now this team will show a bit of aggression. But Emoji Gaming, he has been taken down, he has been eliminated as well, but still he got a chance to get recalled once again, and he will be brought back to this battleground to fight along with the teammates. And now BZO Sports, they need to pay attention towards their opponents. They need to now play, in fact, together. in order to eliminate TCA Sports. But on the other end, TCA Sports Aura, he takes the first move. He wants to fall back, and he will be heading towards the recall tower to recall his teammates emoji gaming. But BZ Esports OP man kill. Finally his position has been revealed, his position has been compromised, and now TCA Esports, those two hungry players, will be charging on towards him for those crucial finishes. Already TCA Esports have been able to pull off 15 freaking finishes during the start of the match. Stage 1 is the circle, and also it has not completely sink in as well, but this team with fully aggression, they have managed to pull off those 15 freaking finishes. BZ OP man kill. Now he will have to fall back, or else he would also be taken down by the teammate. But Spartan, he got that high ground advantage, and also Spartan, he has a different angle with him from now. In fact, from here itself, he can provide cover to his teammate. But TCA Esports, although they have got those 15 freaking finishes, but they need to, in fact, make utilize of their cover as well. If they try to over aggress and go towards the open, they can also be punished by their opponents, because their opponents, they are still waiting for them to make those starting mistakes. But finally, guys, those who are watching, make sure to hit the like button, and also the chat section is open. You all can also review our casting. It's in fact D number 2 of our English casting. Well, I need to improve a lot. Finally, we are at 1%. We need to improve more, 99%, to get to that 100% in the English casting. But still now, guys, 17 teams, 57 players, we are still alive. And what an insane reflex bull shot. He manages to, in fact, low down the HP of that player. But BZ Esports OP man kill. He has been taken down by Aura, and Aura, after coming back to the fight against recalling his teammates, manages to take another player down. And this will be the 16th frag of the team. BZ Esports Spartan, he will be the last freaking player who is present in the drop class, trying to finish those players of TCA Esports. But TCA Esports, boy oh boy, what a beautiful team it has turned out to be. Another level of domination from this team. But TCA Esports, finally they wants to charge in. Bullshot, he is trying to spot another player down. He wants to hunt down that another player, but Spartan, currently his position has not been compromised yet. He is still waiting for their opponent to come in open, and Spartan, he will be eagerly waiting to punish TCA Sports and their, in fact, teammates as well. Black Esports, Sark, with those 6 freaking finishes. Another team, they wants to rotate, but Black Esports import, he has spotted them down. Team number 3, they wants to fight. So play and Dhruv, they want to take those players down, and so play finally has spotted Black Esports Mbot, and Black Esports Mbot has been taken down. And also in retaliation, an instant trade, Dhruv has also been taken down by Black Esports Sark. This can be the 7th frag of the match for Black Esports Sark. An individual player outperforming their opponents and solo-handedly taking charge of the team. Finally, Black Esports Mbot, he needs to get revived as well. So plays utilizing, in fact, the utilities, using those smokes. But Dhruv, he has been spotted down. Dhruv can be finished, and so plays, he is in the verge to go and revive. Those risky moves are not in favor for the team. So plays slowly and steadily, he manages himself to get to the cover, but so plays, he has been spotted down, and Black Esports Sark will be the player who manages to pull off the beautiful 1v2 clutch with that M4. And finally, he will be reviving his teammates. Anubis, he has been taken down as well. Anubis will be the first player of the team to be taken down once again. The recall has been, in fact, exhausted for Anubis, and HP Smokey with the vehicle wanted to give cover to his teammate. A risky move by HP Smokey, and also utilizing the smoke, making a cover for his teammate, will be reviving his teammate, and this revival will be fruitful for the team. Once again, this team will be able to reset and gain their numbers game advantage. Replace was the player who was able to take the player down, but yes, Esports knock that on point grenade, but he manages to, in fact, bring another player down. Nox, he is trying to push off, but another grenade from Replace. That crucial grenade from him manages to take another player down, and also following through with a Nest 12k, he takes another player, but 14 in a burst of elimination. Marcos, he has been spotted out. This praise must have been better. This praise could have been better, and finally Anubis, he manages to take Mandral 76, and also this confirmation is very near cause. Nick F and his teammates, they are now heading towards GIC Sports. GIC Sports, Marcos will be the in fact, along with Smoker, will be the final two players for their team. They need to pull off a beautiful clutch. In fact, it's a 2v4 situation. The nerves are in control. GI Smoker Whitey finally manages to recover that 100 HP as well. And Marcos with that higher ground advantage wanted to spot. He has already spotted Nick. Another vehicle closing in towards him. Enemies can be spotted out. Enemies can be hunted down. Marcos with those 3 grenades, he can make use of those grenades, and also he can take down the player. Finally the fight has been started, and also multiple teams are very close. These early fights can decide the fate of the team. Anyways, he needs to survive one more grenade. This grenade, once again that grenade soured a little bit damage towards enemies, but GS Marcos will be the final player for the team. And another Molotov he's throwing towards enemies. Enemies, he needs to survive again, but this Molotov can bring in the connection. Enemies has been taken down by Marcos, and those frag can be confirmed as well. But Marcos, it's a 1v4 situation. Looking forward for the clutch. Marcos closing in. Nick AFK and Smokey with the TP advantage. AKM, he could bring down another player, but HB Smokey with those S12K connection right on point and right in time. And now finally this team with 6 finishes will be able to reset again, and they manages to eliminate one more team from the match. One more team that are about to fight against each other. One CR Tomato with those 2 finishes. His teammate has been taken down. His teammate has been finished off. Ghost, he has been eliminated. But team number 8, using the utilities, the covers of the smoke, they also managed to revive their teammate. Bulljot, Emoji Gaming, they need to fall back. Already this team has 17 freaking finishes for the team, and now they need to fall back as well. The play zone, this will start damaging these 2 players. The vehicle is already in fact damaged, and now these 2 players are in the open. And finally with that vehicle blast, once here Tomato, he manages to take another player down. TCA Bulljot will be the player who is initiating that revival, but TCA Bulljot, he can also be taken down. Once here Tomato, a crucial grenade could have been in fact better, but the Troyables has been already exhausted, and his teammates side 4 into a fight against Spartan. BZ Spartan, he manages to take down Spartan in fact with that finish, and now he had to face Tomato. It's a 1v1 battle, last 12k versus Og, and Tomato aggressively trying to take those finishes to advance his teammate as well. Sign X4, he was waiting solo here. Once here Tomato, as soon as he tried to reload his weapon, Spartan got a chance to fall back instantly from that fight. 2 finishes for Spartan, and back-to-back fights again we can witness towards the eastern side of the map. DLT Esports level up, he needs to get revival as well. Beast using the smoke cover, and also now he will be reviving his teammate. Finally DLTP is initiating that revival. The numbers game can be attained again. DLT Esports, they can gather the numbers game advantage again. BPT Sport next row plays. He is trying to closing in. He has used the Trimus grenade, but the player, he has already healed himself. Now it's a 1v2 situation for next row plays. The final player of the team, the one and only hope for the team. He needs to pull off a beautiful clutch. DLT level up. He is heading in towards next row plays, and his position might have been revealed. Level up. In a virtual moment he can be spotted out, but the Astral K connection has been made. Finally the knock for the team. Now he will be able to in fact take down the player, and also he manages to finish off that player. Already this player has taken 3 finishes for the team. Aura, he will be able to spot them, but TCMG Gaming, Bulljot, those 2 players managed to survive, and also they will be reuniting again with their teammate. Freaking 18 finishes for the team, and now this team is on another level of domination. Team HP Sports, they also want to give a fight back. Smokey AP with those 3 finishes, but he gets eliminated. Now these 3 players from the team, they need to survive as well for the team. Already they have entered to the top 10 in this match of Rondo, but still they are trying to gatekeep team number 22. Team number 22, they need to enter towards the circle, and team number 5, which is team HP Sports, they are trying to gatekeep their opponents. Team number 22, they can now, in fact, they will be now desperate to move it towards the circle, and Playboy Carti, once again this player manages to take the player down. Another knock for his team. One more player has been spotted out. The weapon was in reload, but back-to-back knocks from Playboy Carti. Those aim saves, those on-point connection for the team enemies. He will be heading towards that knock player. Enemies trying to finish off in style, and enemies, he will be taking those confirmation for his team. 9 finishes, 3 man standing. Team HP Sports still northeastern part, in fact, of the map, are in the control of Team HP. And also another fight has started. B Sports Zero, he has been taken down. Nedjot trying to revive Spanky, and Zero, he also needs to get revived as well. Team number 20 with their numbers game advantage since 2018, 5 freaking finishes for the team. Total 6 finishes has been already collected by the team, and the numbers game are also in their favor. Now they have already entered to the top 7 of the match. Final 20 players, top 7, which we all are witnessing in front of us. Let's see which team will manage to take this winner chicken dinner in this map of Erangel. Finally, an MVP performance right there, finishing off more than 5 players and already dominating in this match. They need to carry forward this momentum. And finally, guys, let's see. The tension is at its peak. The stats has been stayed, and we are about to witness an impressive winner chicken dinner in this match of Rondo. And team number 20, they need to enter towards the circle. More than 46-meter distance between them and the safe zone. And now Mr. Kocho, he has been spotted out, and since 2018, back-to-back those connections from his side, he has been able to knock down Mr. Sanskari, and also a follow-to Molotov to gain that confirmation. But they need to, in fact, stay aware. Those backlines have not been cleared yet. Another team is waiting for, in fact, entering towards the circle. They wanted to do the third party enclosure. Finally, team number 17, they wanted to revive his teammate, Mr. Ogi. Mr. Sanskari, he has got the revival, and finally he has healed himself up. Now they need to face against team number 20, who have got the numbers game advantage, but team number 20, they are in right now in a sandwich situation. And on the other hand, those crucial grenade from Sanskari, he has taken down since 2018, but the circle has finally started to shrink in. The circle will create its pressure on those team again. Now team number 17, they also have to enter towards the circle. Enemies along with his teammates, they are also trying to fight against another team. Finally, team number 21, TLT Sports Beast, he has been spotted out, and enemies will be the player who will go into domination and manages to drive by another player and take one more finish for the team. Mr. Ogi on the other end, he is also fighting, he is also surviving for his team. Chutka Buka, currently he has 0 finishes, but his player since 2018, he has been revived. But the damage, they need to survive those damage, they need to survive this circle as well. From sidelines, Mr. 17, Mr. Ogi, they have spotted them out. Mr. Sanskari, in fact, will be the player who will be taking down Chutka Buka since 2018. He's in a verge of elimination, and also now he has been taken down as well. Mr. Sanskari with that crucial 1v2 clutch. Now NKF, those pressure on the shoulders of these two players. Playboy Carti, they need to, in fact, find the player Ari Sportzinci. He needs to be taken down. And finally, NKF is finally charging in, and a crouch fire, switching in those weapons with that AUG. He manages to take this player down, but another player has been taken down from Team HP. Finally, Playboy Carti, who is trying to revive enemies, will be the last player of the team. But still now, they got the chance to make that crucial revival. Once again, guys, let's see. We are finally heading towards the end of the match. Final top 3 teams and top 7 players which are still alive and still remaining in this match. And now shots are fired from all sides. Back-to-back players are being getting eliminated. Final zone is closing in a quite while. Last fight is about to start, and we are about to get the winner team. We are about to witness the winner team of the match of Rondo. And team number 5, which is Team HP Sports, they need to manage and they need to get through the circle. Till now, they have got the numbers game advantage, but team number 17, they will be putting on the challenge. Enemies already low on HP, but still, they will be getting the cover. But they need to heal up and against once again they need to get prepared for this 3v3 in fact encounter. Nick F is trying to put those cover fire, but Gojo, he manages to take down Nick F. Gojo with that crucial spray manages to take down Nick F, and enemies and OP man. In fact, Playboy Carti will be the last two players for the team. It's a final 2v3 battle, and also one more player is still alive. BZ Sports OP man kill. He's also trying to take down Team HP. Team HP, they are in a sandwich situation, but the circle are in favor of enemies. Enemies, he is still inside the circle, but the numbers game advantage are against their favor. Mr. Esports Gojo, he has been spotted out. Enemies, he has none of the throwables left, none of the utilities left, but enemies with that as well. He manages to take the player down. Playboy Kati will be the last player of the team. Mr. Sanskari, he will have to take this player down as well. Mr. Sanskari, Mr. Rogi still trying to fight against BZ OP man kill. BZ OP man kill. He can now finally spot down Mr. Ogi, but the revival has been given. The revival is being given, in fact, and Mr. Sanskari, the finish of enemies, will go in his name. Playboy Kati will be the final player of Team HP. A grenade in his hand, but that player finally decides to charge in. Mr. Ogi with that astral kick connection manages to take the player down. Goju, he has been finally spotted. BZ OP man kill. He manages to finish the player as well, and one more player was charging in towards him, and finally, the last player has been taken down as well. BZD Sports, they have tried to survive until the last moment of the match, but Mr. Esports, with those three players, with those number game advantage, in fact disadvantage, still manages to go, in fact get a beautiful winner chicken dinner in this map of Rondo. Team HB Sports, a chicken dinner very close to the mouth, but it was grabbed by Mr. Sports and their teammates. A very crucial fight at the end of the match, and finally Mr. Sports and the team manages to get those beautiful 11 witnesses winner chicken dinner in this map of Rondo. Finally guys, how's the casting? You all in fact do review and also do comment in the chat section as well, and also we'll be waiting for another match to get started, and also till then guys, stay tuned and we'll be joining in after a short little break as well. Till then guys, make sure you like the stream and also subscribe to our official channel. Finally, we'll head on towards a little break. And also guys, very well tried, although Team HP Sports, they tried to fight back but could not got those winner chicken dinner, and also could not get that fight in their favor. They need to now carry forward the momentum again in the next match to get those winner chicken dinner once again. That was a fantastic match to watch guys, very intense BGMI action, and there we have our winners. Winner chicken dinner goes to, in fact, Mr. Esports and the team. Outstanding performance by the squad, although they have joined with a, in fact, number disadvantage. One player could not manage to join, but still they got their chicken dinner in this match of Rondo. Finally guys, we'll be heading on to watch a break and then see you again after a short little break. Till then, stay tuned. Let's go, guys. The match is just about to begin, and the teams are already ready to drop into the map of Miramar. This deserted map in the match of in fact esports scenario of BGMI still awaits these 78 players, these 21 teams, which are still ready to get in fact towards their drop as well. Early rotation will be an important factor for this map. Miramar, the third match of the day, has already begun, and the teams are already starting to spread out and head towards their respective drops. Finally, we can witness the playing part, which starts from Porto Perizo, eastern. In fact, the playing part starts from the southeastern corner of the map, heading towards La Gialia, finally ending towards the western side of the map of Miramar. And this plain path seems to favor the southern part of the map, and teams who prefer to move into their drops like Hassan de Del Patron, Water Treatment, El Hazard, El Pozo, Craterfields, they need to find those vehicles, get those vehicles and head in towards their respective drops. All teams are ready to drop into their battleground, and will they be heading towards their respective drops? Let's see which team will outshine and dominate today in this map of Miramar. Finally, we are able to see those clustered, those drop classes, Picado. Here are several teams which are going against each other to take those initial fights. Black Esports, Bear, Sark and Import. They are heading towards the arena of Picado. They need to loot first. Loot must be the first priority. But some of the teams are going with the passive approach. But on the contrary, another bunch of teams who are trying to play with the passive approach, in fact aggressive approach, trying to figure out the intensity of the match, and also the crowd is loving these aggressive actions. Sukuna, he has been taken down, the fast player in fact who manages to take the knock for his team, and also Sukuna initiates those connection, and with the bow finally he managed to take that confirmation for his team. A better start for this team. 2 finishes, 4 men standing once again. PE Esports, a better start for them, and they have already lost their 2 players. Now with the numbered game disadvantage, they need to fight back. They need to give a better fight back against that opponent. But B Nate Jody has been spotted out with that mini 14. Those connects one was still on point, but due to the HP loss, he has been taken down as well, and P Esports 0 will be the final player of his team. Although 4 players will be heading towards him now, but still he has gotten opportunity to pull off that 1v4 for his team. All those pressure in the soldiers of this player alone. Now let's say LSE Sports, their players have also been taken down. Let's move in towards the western part of the map. LSE Sports Anshul, he has been given the revival process has been done. Orcus with that beautiful 1v4 clutch finally manages to revive his teammate, and Montenova is the drop where this team wanted to fight. A bit closer to Montenova as well. The warehouses are in control of this team. These 2 players, although they have lost their numbers game advantage, but will be enough to fight once again. T-Sport, Kaiser and their teammates. B0, who was the final player of the team, he has now finally been taken down. HP, Smokey, Play, Carty Boy, he has been eliminated from this team. This bunch of 3 players, they need to now step up and try to avenge their teammate. BPT, Joker is Life was the player who eliminated Playboy Carty. Now enemies HP, Nick the Papa with that higher ground advantage will be ready to fight against those team. Nick F, in fact Nick the Papa, he could have been taken down, but a wise decision avoiding the fight. Nick Papa with his vehicle wants to reunite with his team, moving towards the higher ground as well. Now this high ground will give them an extra advantage, and also BPT Misbok, he has been taken down by enemies, but enemies in that retaliation fire, he has been taken down as well. Smokey, you must have connected well, but Smokey, he has been taken down as well. Nick the Papa will be the final player of the team, and now all eyes on Nick Papa. Will he be able to take the revenge for his team? Let's see. Let's wait and watch. Nick Papa, the final player of the team. BPT Sports heading on to a better start for the map of Miramar. Already they have eliminated 3 players of Team HP Sports. Now this final player, will he be able to take those players down? Finally he has spotted one player. The knock at this crucial point. He can also manage to take another player down as well, but desperately trying to take that finish. Now again, the player was in open. His weapon just went to reload. Finally spots another player down. Nicks. The player is low on HP. A single bullet connection can take the player down once again. Another dog by Nick HP. In fact, Nick, the papa from HP Sports, he takes down two players, utilizing the high ground advantage. This high ground advantage provides him a certain view and also discover. He can utilize it well. Finally, he has a grenade with him. He can take down the knock player. He can finish that knock player as well. And again, switching his weapon, using the UMP, Nick the Papa manages to take those two players. Finally, those two crucial grenades with him. He needs to throw the grenade. The grenade has been pulled off. A crucial grenade will bring him another knock. The player, they need to dodge those grenades, but BPT Joker is live. The date that caused the damage, but his HP has been lost. Finally, he needs to recover his HP as well. The first hit was being used. Joker is live. He's trying to fall back, and again, HP, Nick the Papa. He tried to knock down the player. Another grenade rolling in towards BPT. Miss Bok. He has been spotted out. This grenade can be better, and finally, one victory clutch from Nick the Papa. This grenade was certainly on point, and the utility usage was straight on point. Finally manages to take another player down, heading on towards a 1v4, but Nick the Papa from HP Sports, he spots down another player. The damage has been done. Nick the Papa, now he has got the opportunity to take the 1v4 class. Now he needs to move in, he needs to charge in as well, but Nick the Papa, will he be able to take those two finishes? But Nick, he need to pull. The revival has been given. Finally, Nick the Papa boosting himself up. He wanted to recover his 100 HP. In fact, before taking that 1v2 scenario, but Miss Bog, the healings are exhausted. This player is already low on HP. Joker HP. In fact, he has got a first aid. He can share it with his teammate. Finally, Joker, he can throw the first aid for his teammate, but Joker, he's avoiding to share those first aid. Nick the Papa still awaiting, still utilizing the higher ground advantage. If it manages to take down Joker is live, then it will be a cherry in the top. It will be very easy for him to take the clutch, but the damage has been given towards him also. The timer grenade was being used by Nick the Papa. Now finally BPT Esports, they are trying to close in as well. And once again, one more player has been spotted down. Nick the Papa, that damage has been built against him, and he also manages to take down the HP of the player as well. Both the players, they have used the first aid. That was the last remaining first aid for Nick the Papa. Already he pulled a 1v3 clutch. Now one more player is on the lower ground, utilizing the higher ground advantage, but BPT Sports, a player, he is trying to flank. He is trying to attack from behind. Now MS Bog, he will have a better angle. He has now the higher ground advantage. Nick the Papa, he will be now spotted down, but Nick the Papa, will he be able to spot the other player? Finally, Nick the Papa, he has a certain bit of, in fact, knowledge that the player has already arrived on top of him. Nick the Papa is on a sandwich situation. Both the players are approaching from different direction. Nick the Papa, he will need to fight back, and finally BPT Esports Joker is live will be the player who will be taking the trade for his team. And Nick the Papa, finally he has been eliminated, and the team HP manages to survive until 15th position, and an early elimination for that team as well. 47 players, 14 teams are still alive. Picado, team number 19, they managed to take those beautiful start of the match. 4 freaking finishes for Mr. Sanskari and 7 finishes for this team as well. A better start in this map of Miramar, and now this team will look forward for gathering some more finishes, some more elimination for the team. The numbers game advantage are still in the favor of Mr. Esports, and also another team which is in very close vicinity, TCA Esports, they wants to fight against the team. Previous match, this team was able to pull off those 18 finishes for the team in the map of Rondo. Now, once again, TCA Sports, they need to carry forward that momentum from the previous match, and now they are starting to close in towards another team, Mr. Esports. But Mr. Esports, they have got a momentum in this match of Miramar. They have got a numbers game advantage. They have got an elimination, 7 freaking elimination. The team has already gathered for themselves and a better start for them as well. But TCA Sports, they need to charge in order to get those finishes, the early elimination for the team. Final top 14 teams, 47 players who are still alive and still trying to get those extra finishes for the team. Mr. Sanskari, a certain peak from his side, but that connection was really better from their opponent. And Mr. Sanskari, he has been forced to take the cover, use the bandages, finally trying to recover his HP as well. Teams are going with the passive approach, trying to figure out, and also on the contrary, some other teams, they have been again playing with the aggressive approach, trying to get those finishes, those early elimination. These teams, they have to start to find finishes, and also multiple teams, they are closing in towards Picado. These early fights can decide the fate of the teams towards the western edges. TCA Sports, another team is approaching towards them from the western edges. BPT Sports, the remaining 2 players, they are heading towards Picado. The circle has finally in fact started to shrink in 20 seconds, and the first stage of the circle will be closed in as well, and we can see another shift of the circle. Finally 12 seconds are left, but GIC Sports Nox, he has been taken down. GIC Sports Nox, the revival can be given. The number 22 DLT Sports, these are the players who have taken down GIC Sports Nox, and GIC Sports Nox, he has been eliminated. Smoker Whitey, 4 aggressive players are heading towards him. He needs to take this clutch, he needs to fight against those 4 players, but instantly trying to fall back, but his teammate is nowhere near him. A 1v1 scenario, manages to take the player down, trying to finish the player, but his weapon goes to reload. He has been damaged from all direction. 3 players instantly wanted to trade off, and GIC Sports Marcos will be the last man standing for the team. And now he could not even provide even a single cover fire for his teammate. DLT Sports with a very crucial head start, 3 finishes, 4 man standing without losing even a single player. This team manages to gather those freaking start, in fact amazing start with those 3 finishes. Another circle which moves towards the southern part of the map, a certain shift, a little shift which we can witness for the second stage of the circle play zone. TCA Sports, now they want to prioritize the circle. This early rotation can be in favor of this team. Let's see, TCA Sports, will they be able to get a better position inside the safer side of the play zone? But they are moving towards the western edges. Finally they have spotted BPT Sports, those remaining 2 players traveling in a vehicle. They need to fight back. Now BPT Sports, they are being chased down by TCA Sports. TCA Sports, they have got the number game advantage, and now they will be heading on towards BPT Sports. BPT Sports, in order to save themselves, they need to connect they need to knock down these players as well. Finally they have tried to stop here, and with the utilization of the cover, they wanted to spray down against TCA Sports. TCA Sports, those 2 remaining players wants to move in towards the cover, but TCA Beast, he will have the angles now for his team, but TCA Beast, he has been taken down by BPT Sports. Joker is live, wants to take another finish, but Joker is live. Within time, he manages to take the cover. Now he needs to use that portal as well. AKM6X, he wanted to spray, but it was a very big mistake by this player, peeking with half HP as well. But MS Bog, in fact, will be the last player of the team. He wants to use that utils, but another player from TCA Sports, Bulljot, he will be reviving his teammate. Aura has also started the revival process. And finally GIC Sports, they wants to give a little bit of fight back. GIC Sports Marcos finally able to get the frag for the team. Finally, the frag points has been taken by Marcos. Now it's a 1v3 situation. MG3 with him, and you wanted to take the player down, but level up with those better connection from that UMP manages to eliminate one more player. And also BPT MS Bok, he has been taken down as well. BPT Sports, Joker is live will be the final player of the team. Joker is live. A very big mistake by him peeking in the open with half HP caused elimination for his teammate. Now he'll be the last man standing for the team. He needs to look after all direction because TCA Sports, they want to charge in from all direction. A split from this team, 1v1v1 the split, and they will try to rush in towards Joker is live. Joker is live. He has been spotted. Those connections were very better, but TCA Beast Aura, he wanted to bait in with the vehicle, and the vehicle based strategy finally in favor of this team. TCA Sports Beast was the player who takes, in fact, bots of the player down, who takes part of the elimination for his team. Finally, the first fight that happened between TCA Sports and BPT. TCA Sports will be the one who will be conquering this fight for the team and getting those extra 2 finishes for the team. Finally, they need to move in a very crucial moment, and now the circle has started to shrink in again. Jinxie, another grenade straight up on point. DLT Sports level up. He has been taken down. DLT Sports, another grenade by RE Esports. They are charging in towards DLT Sports. DLT Sports, the final player, Arpit, already low on HP, manages to heal up, but he has spotted out RE, Jinxie, and MG3, which is a very little weapon. It's a 1v1 scenario against Astral K. Finally, his weapon is, in fact, he has lost his ammunition, but RE Jinxie charges in with an S12K and finally manages to pull off that 1v2 clutch, and this team getting those extra finishes, 3 finishes with 4 men standing. Still, they have got a numbers game advantage. Still, they have got a better start, and now this team, they have the better position. The southern part of the map are in their control. They have got the hard covers as well for them. Final 37 players, top 11 teams still surviving, trying to get this winner chicken dinner in this deserted map of Miramar. Let's see, guys, which team will outperform their opponents, which team will outshine and rise as an underdog and manage to get this winner chicken dinner in this map of Miramar. Finally, once again, trying to survive, these 11 teams manages to enter to the top 11. And Miramar, already we know that Miramar teams prefer to play very passive in this match, and although some of the teams, regardless of the passive approach, they went for the fights, they went for the elimination, those early elimination are in their favor, and some of the teams, they have got those elimination for the team, and they have started well in this map of Miramar. But finally, the stage 3, the hardship of the stage, in fact third circle, in fact, which we can witness, the circle, it has shifted towards the northern part of the map, and these teams, they need to, in fact, rotate as well. Mr. Sanskari with his grenade again, pulling off another elimination for his team. This will be the 5th finish for his team. Already Mr. Esports and his teammates, they have already headed towards a better start now with their 8 elimination and the numbers game advantage, which is still in their favor. These teams, they are already in a domination, trying to pull off a better match in this map of Miramar. Now they have got the vehicles, and also they can easily enter towards the circle from the eastern edges, because the eastern edges currently they are empty. But on the other hand, team number 21, Mr. Engineer, since 2018, Pradeep Chut Kabuka, the previous match they managed to enter, in fact, within the top 8, but in this map of Miramar, and a passive approach from this team, but still they are trying to figure out the intensity of the match. They are trying to survival, and also they are trying to maintain their numbers game advantage until the final circle of the match. And also another team who are in fact also maintaining their numbers game advantage. They are also 4-man standing. Next row plays a drop very close to him. Let's see. The drop has an MG3, a level 3 vest, and also a level 3 helmet. And now this will be very crucial. MG3, in fact, he uses the M4 to pull off that knock, but since 2018, since next row plays a little bit of choke while spraying that player, he manages to go into the cover, and finally a slighter little bit of retaliation fire from that team as well. Team number 21 who wanted to retaliate as well, but team number 11 versus team number 21, it will be a 4v4 fight, and it will be a fight for the better position of the in fact map. Also RE Sports Jinxie has been taken down. Jinxie needs to get revived, but Jinxie is getting the revival. TCA Sports, they lose another player. Beast has also been taken down. Beast, finally his teammate wants to take him towards the hot cover and also wants to revival his teammates. Finally Beast along with his teammate manages to head on towards the hot cover, and now he'll be getting revived as well. RE Sports, they are also present. 4 freaking finishes for this team. The numbers are still in the favor of this team as well. Dux OP07, he has been revived by his teammate Starry. Already 4 finishes this team has pulled off, but the numbers game disadvantage will be a challenging part for them. And also IQ Soul, Kunal riding with this horse, trying to get through the circle, but still the circle, another shift of the circle towards the southern part of the map. And now IQ Soul, Kunal trying to survive, trying to dodge those bullets, but IQ Soul, Sunal, he has been in fact spotted, and the team, they wants to get that elimination. Team number 19 manages to close in towards his teammate, but finally RE Cool was the player who manages to take him down. But team number 19, a chance of revival still in their hand. This team, they can again go for a reset as well, but team number 25 FNC Starry and his teammate Dux OP, they are also heading in towards. Finally they have spotted this knock player and the frag. They will be easily confirming this fact, and one more finishes, one more confirmation for the team. Dux OPS in fact claimed. Finally Dux OP and his teammates with 4 finishes. Mr. Rogi, he manages to take another player down. FNC Starry, he has been spotted out, and now Mr. Rogi, he will get the chance to charge in. Another throwable, another utility uses. It's a jump grenade from his side. Gojo is trying to close in as well. Gojo utilizing his flank angle. Gojo coming from the different angle will spot another player down. FNC, he is already low in HP. Dux, but he manages to pull off that knock with the certain reflex, but FNC Starry finally trying to hide using this process, and also manages to take the knock. FNC Starry, he knows he can't survive in these situations, so he tried to finish the player off, and FNC Starry along with him takes the player down as well, eliminates this player as well. Final top 8 teams of the match, and Sukuna will be the last player. In fact, Sanskari will be the last player who will be reviving his teammate. Already this team, they got those 11 freaking finishes. The average point has been taken down. Now this team, they will have to in fact enter the zone, but TCA Sports, they are heading towards a fight, although they have lost Craven, but these 3 players are still enough to get closer to the winner chicken dinner. And Puljot pulls off another grenade. He manages to take RE Sports in fact, and also RE Sports, those remaining 2 players with a flank angle. Jinxie, he manages to take down another player. Itachi was the player who got those finish. 6 finishes, 3 men standing, but Asura, the revival is impossible because the circle has started to shrink him, and this circle will force in these players to move in towards the safer side because the damage will be higher as well. Another player, Mr. Sanskari, the last player standing of the team with a horse riding in towards the circle, but he needs those hard covers. Finally last 3 seconds left, and Mr. Sanskari somehow manages to enter the circle, but towards his front there's another team. Itachi, he can be spotted out, he can be hunted down. Jinxie and Itachi are spotted. Jinxie, he needs to survive this phase, but the final connection, Mr. Sanskari managed to take another player down. Itachi has been spotted as well. Mr. Sanskari, although he's the last player of the team, but still trying to fight, still trying to pull off those finishes for his team. Jinxie, another spray, another damage towards him, but Mr. Sanskari with that vehicle blast. Itachi has been eliminated as well, and solo 7 finishes for the team. The last man standing spots another player, TD Suraj, although he has got the higher ground advantage, but he can also be spotted down. He can also be hunted down. Final top 7 teams. TCA Esports Aura will be the final player of the team. Still manages to enter towards the circle. A higher ground is still in control of this player. Will be the final player of the team. But OP man kill. He wants to close in. He wants to eliminate that player. Final top 7 teams. Remaining 20 players. But Mr. Sanskari, he will have to, in fact, get the ballsy move, and he need to close in towards the circle. But the last player, TCA Aura, will he be able to take this one before clutch? He has got 5 ammunition in his S12K. The S12K, he needs to pre-fire, but still trying to get it knocked, but misses all of the bullets. He's trying to reload in front of the player. BZ Anurag was the player who took him down with his UMP. That on-point connection from UMP manages to take another frag for the team. BZ Esports, 4 finishes, 4 man strong. The numbers game still in their favor. On the contrary, Wiflays and his teammates, although the finishes amount is low, but the numbers game advantage are in still favor of this team. The control of the play zone are very, in fact, greater percentage for the team. Team number 21, 4 finishes. Chukabuka, he needs to get revived as well. But the circle has started to shrink in. Final top 5 teams, 16 total players remaining in this match of Miramar. And now Chukabuka, he has been knocked again. He has been taken down by the play zone again. Mr. Engineer, if he starts to wait again, he will be taken down as well by the play zone. The players start to damage him as well. But from the side, and Mr. Sanskari, he wants to enter towards the circle, but it will be a 1v1 fight. And Mr. Sanskari pulls off another knock, another crucial finish for his team. Mr. Sanskari, he has been spotted down as well. The damage has already been done. Mr. Sanskari, the damage of the circle will finally put him down, will finally eliminate this player at 5th position. Mr. Sanskari, although he tried to take those finish, but the frag, he will be getting those frag as well. The number 29, the final 2 players since 2018. Pradeep still trying to survive. They have got a certain part of the circle. Finally, 1 minute 8 seconds. Another circle, another hot save, which you have witnessed towards the western part of the, in fact, map. And now Pradeep, he has been taken down as well. Since 2018 will be the last player of the team. Pradeep somehow, he needs to manage, and he needs to move on towards his teammate. But Pradeep, BZ Spartan, was the player who manages to take the player down as well. Since 2018 he has been damaged, but since 2018 he needs to play carefully because he is the last man standing, in fact, of the team. He will never get a second option, a second chance of getting revived currently, because he is the last man standing player of the team. And also the circle, it is in control of BZ Esports. Final 4 teams, the numbers game advantage still in favor of BZ Esports. Team number 4, they've also got the numbers game advantage, but a little frag point. But they need to step up again. But he spots another player down, TD Logan. He wanted to retaliate his players. His teammates are being eliminated. TD Suraj, he has already been knocked out. And now there is no chance of revival. TD Logan will be the last player of the team. And now he can, in fact, damage out team number 4. But Mr. Assaulter, he has been taken down by the play zone. Team number 4, now with the number disadvantage, they need to move in towards the circle. Finally manages to move in towards the circle, and now it will be a final battle between these 3 teams. TD Sports Logan, the circle will be damaging this player, and will he be able to outrun the circle? It will be very questionable. And the first aid are still remaining, those 2 first aid, and after that he won't be able to heal up. And guys, finally the end is very near for TD Logan. And also another first aid, he was trying to utilize it, but the play zone won against that hill battle. final fight between these two teams. In fact, it's a 4v2 battle. BZD Sports OP Man Kill. The previous match, he managed to enter to the top 2, but now with great consistency, this team with those numbers game advantage. Now in a verse to take those winner chicken dinner for his team. Final fight between these two teams, a very crucial moment, and now these 4 players are heading towards their opponent. They have got a numbers game advantage, but OP Man Kill, finally Fate has been taken down. A retaliation knock, but with Place he has been taken down as well. The last player of the team, Tussar. All eyes on Tussar, all pressure is on Tussar. Now he needs to pull off that 1v4 clutch. A nade is being deployed. This nade can be crucial. This nade can damage the player, but now another stun grenade. He throws it randomly. He needs to utilize the smokes. Finally using the smoke. This player, he wants to pull off a 1v4 clutch. Let's see whether Tussar, he had got the nerves or not to pull off that amazing 1v4 clutch. FPV mode is being utilized, and finally he wants to charge in, but the barrel connection from Spartan will be sufficient enough to pull off this, in fact to eliminate this player. And finally BZD Sports, the previous match they managed to enter to the top 2, and the chicken dinner which was missed in the map of Rondo, now they managed to get that winner chicken dinner for their team. BZD Sports 9 finishes winner chicken dinner in this deserted map, in this virtual map of Miramar. Finally a better comeback from this team as well. Although consistency was the key, they've shown intense consistency from their side, and BZD Sports Spartan with those 5 finishes will be the MVP of the match. Final fight between him and, in fact, Tussar was the last man standing player of the team. And also guys, the third match of the day has come to an end. Finally, what a match we have witnessed. Very well tried, in fact, Tussar, but at the end BZD Sports with their key consistency, they managed to get that winner chicken dinner in the map of Miramar. That was a fantastic match to watch. MVP performance, in fact, right there, finishing off 5 players already dominating in that map of Miramar. And there we are, we have our winner. Finally guys, we will see you after a short little break. Till then guys, stay tuned, keep watching, and also like, share and subscribe to our channel. तो चलिए मेरे प्यारे भाई लोग, बैक टू बेसिक्स। आज का 3 मुकाबले हमने कास्ट किए थे इंग्लिश कास्टिंग। कैसे लगा कमेंट्री आप सभी लोग बताना। एंड फाइनली हम लोग हर रोज़ ऐसे ही तरीके से 2 मैच इंग्लिश कास्टिंग करेंगे और 2 मैच हिंदी पे हम लोग दोबारा से चले आएंगे वापस से। एंड फाइनली आज के दिन का ये आखिरी मुकाबला, शुरुआत हमने आज के दिन की करी थी। वी हैव स्टार्टेड with the first match of the day in the map of Erangel, and also again हम लोग बढ़ चुके एरंगल के इस मैप की ओर दोबारा से, और हमारा ये प्लेन एरंगल की वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड की ओर अग्रसर होता हुआ फाइनली ये प्लेन पाथ जो कि मैं देख पा रहा हूँ मिलिट्री बेस, सोस्नोवा मिलिट्री बेस से होते हुए मेन आइलैंड की ओर बढ़ता हुआ एरंगल का ये प्लेन पाथ। आज के दिन का ये आखिरी मुकाबला तैयार है। यहाँ पर 22 टीम 86 प्लेयर्स हमारे Gamerno स्पोर्ट्स को प्रेजेंटेड Prize Scrims फॉर अंडरडॉग्स में हिस्सेदारी देने के लिए 86 खिलाड़ी, 22 टोटली टीम्स, एंड ऑल्सो टीम्स दे हैव ऑल्सो स्टार्टेड टू स्प्रेड आउट। डैम, यहाँ पर बहुत ही इंटेंस फाइट्स हमें विटनेस करने को मिलेंगे। द मैचेस जस्ट बिगन एंड द टीम्स आर ऑलरेडी स्प्रेडिंग आउट। अर्ली रोटेशन जो कि हमें देखने को मिल सकता है, अर्ली ड्रॉप क्लासेस जो कि हमें देखने को मिलेगा ज़रूर। ऑल टीम्स रेडी टू ड्रॉप into this battleground and also preparing for that initial fights as well. Let's see which team will outshine, outperform and dominate करके कौन सी वो टीम जो कि बेहतरीन तरीके से वो चिकन डिनर विनर चिकन डिनर इस मुकाबले में अपना नाम करेंगे। लेकिन कई सारी टीम जो कि पैसिव अप्रोच के साथ खेलना पसंद करती है, लेकिन ऑन द कॉन्ट्रेरी हमें वो टीम्स भी देखने को मिल रहे हैं इनफैक्ट जो कि पहले ही स्टेज से वो फाइट करना प्रेफर करते हुए। ब्लैक स्पोर्ट्स और उनके टीममेट्स आज का दिन उतना खास गुजरा नहीं, लेकिन अब एक आखिरी मुकाबला, एक आखिरी चुनौती उनके पास, एक आखिरी मौका उनके पास अपने इनफैक्ट प्रतिभा को दर्शाने का इस एरंगल के वर्चुअल मैच के अंदर। फाइनली एक और टीम 70 का ये फाइट हमें देखने को मिलेगा। डॉट स्पोर्ट्स की खिलाड़ी वो अपने ड्रॉप की ओर बढ़ना चाहते हैं। एक और टीम सामने मौजूद टीडी स्पोर्ट्स, एक बेहतरीन ये स्प्लिट, लेकिन गोजो विल बी द फर्स्ट प्लेयर who takes down the first knock of the match and also BSF Hyper उनको डाउन करके समाप्त किया गोजो ने। चलिए बढ़ते इस फाइट की ओर। ढेर सारा क्लस्टर ईस्टर्न है जिस पे गोजो वो बेहतर शुरुआत करके दिखाया इस टीम ने। 2 फिनिशेस प्रिजन पे ये ड्रॉप क्लास बहुत दिनों बाद जो खिलाड़ी इनफैक्ट 2018 से खेले उनको पता है प्रिजन किस तरीके से क्लस्टर से भरा होता था। लेकिन फाइनली Shinigami he takes down a retaliation trade for his team, and now Shinigami has been taken down as well. Sukuna will be the one who will be a blessing in disguise and also will play the role of the savior for his teammate Gojo. अब उनको रिवाइवल दिया जाएगा सुकुना एंड ऑल्सो ओपीमैन किल वो भी फाइट में हिस्सेदारी लेने के लिए आगे बढ़ेंगे। बीपीटी प्लेस अभी भी नंबर स्कीम का एडवांटेज मौजूद है, लेकिन दूसरी ओर बड़े दिल वाला एंड हिज टीममेट्स प्रेफरिंग टू गेट दैट। बी स्पोर्ट्स की मैं बात कर रहा हूँ, उनको स्पॉट किया गया। बी स्पोर्ट्स उन्होंने स्पॉट करके वो पहला फ्रैग निकाला। ने जो थे जिन्होंने वो फ्रैग निकाला ज़रूर, लेकिन प्रथम प्रताप को डाउन किया। बैक टू बैक वो फाइट्स हमें विटनेस करने को मिलेंगे। ई स्पोर्ट्स वो फाइट करने के लिए प्रेफर करते हुए 70 पे एक और बैटल। डी स्पोर्ट्स दे वांट्स टू फाइट अगेंस्ट दोस 4 प्लेयर। इट्स अ 2v4 सिनेरियो एंड heading on towards Pochinki. TLT Sports they have already lost 1 player and also level up has been taken down as well, but TLT Arpit comes as a savior. Also this retaliation within time, in fact he is taken for his team, and with the single tap he wants to eliminate, he wants to get this confirmation for his team. DLT level up, he has been revived as well. This team again the momentum is quite shifted towards the favor of DLT Sports, and now it's a 3v3 head-on battle. Guljot, it's an impossible chance that he gets revived here. He has been knocked down in quite open, and also चलिए guys सोहेल और उनके साथी वो भी फाइट करना प्रेफर करें। DLT Sports अब बैकफुट पे चली जाएगी। बचेंगे एक लौते खिलाड़ी Apex, और Apex with that shotgun he wants to take those player down. Another connection from his side, but Apex deaf retaliation उनके ऊपर वो डैमेज आया। चार्ज इन करके समाप्त करके दिखाया। डोल से भी थे जिन्होंने वो आखिरी इनफैक्ट 2 क्लब आए जिन्होंने वो आखिरी फ्रैग और आखिरी कनेक्शन अपने टीम के लिए बटोरा ज़रूर। एक ब्यूटीफुल 1v3 क्लच, एन अमेजिंग क्लच this player has pulled off for his team, and now without even a single player, in fact loss of even a single player, this team will reset again. Also dot esports, they have got the information. TD sports, सूरज वो भी पार्टिसिपेट करना चाहते हैं। सूरज के पास वो एंगल्स मौजूद है, सूरज वो नॉक निकाल के दे सकते थे। फाइनली वो स्प्रे डाउन करने की कोशिश, लेकिन सूरज बदले में उनके ऊपर भी वो डैमेज आया ज़रूर। अब इन दो खिलाड़ियों को चार्जिंग करना पड़ेगा, वो मौके का फ़ायदा उठाने। एक मात्र ये थ्रोएबल, उसको बेहतर तरीके से यूज़ करना पड़ेगा। अगर ये थ्रोएबल को वेस्ट करेंगे तो उनको भी बैकफुट में डाला जाएगा ज़रूर। ये क्रूशियल ग्रेनेड साबित हो सकता है, वो फुट स्टेप उनको मिला ज़रूर। डॉट स्पोर्ट्स के खिलाड़ी ये ग्रेनेड पूरी तरीके से इन्होंने वेस्ट कर दिया, और अब अपने वेपन का इस्तेमाल करके ये फाइट करना पड़ेगा। और आखिरकार टीडी क्रेजी उनके ऊपर वो डैमेज आ गया। ये चार खिलाड़ी भूखे शेरों की तरह चार्जिंग करने के लिए तैयार, और आखिरकार क्रेजी उनका हो चुका है। इनफैक्ट पतन एंड ऑल्सो सूरज, इन दोनों खिलाड़ी को डाउन करके डॉट स्पोर्ट्स बैक टू बैक वो नॉक्स निकाले, और उसके बाद अपने ड्रॉप क्लैश को जीतते हुए आखिरकार वो दो खिलाड़ी कुछ एक्स्ट्रा खास करके नहीं जा पाएंगे। बीजेडी स्पोर्ट्स सामने 3 नंबर 20 का वो चुनौती है। सिंस 2018 उन्होंने स्पॉट कर रखा है अनुराग को। अनुराग ही हैज ऑलरेडी बीन स्पॉटेड आउट क्वाइट इन द ओपन। अनुराग एक हल्का सा वो पत्थर का कवर, a little cover because of the stone. Anurag is still alive, but at any moment Anurag can be taken down as well, because another team is still waiting for the fight to happen. Team number 3 in a verse 2 in fact approach to prefer to go for the third party enclosure. Already 2 finishes they have in their in fact approach, and also Anurag he has been taken down as well. Anurag उनका हो चुका है इनफैक्ट पतन, इनफैक्ट होने वाला है पतन, क्योंकि अनुराग को अपर में डाउन किया गया, और आसानी से अब 3 नंबर 3 के वो प्लेयर्स अनुराग को समाप्त करते हुए नजर आएंगे। एंड इनफैक्ट सिंस 2018 उन्होंने वो फ्रैग स्टील करके दिखाया। दर्शक जनों, बीजेटी स्पोर्ट्स यहाँ पर फाइट करने के लिए आए ज़रूर। 3 टीमें मौजूद है, यासना पोलैंड के इस ड्रॉप क्लास के अंदर। ब्लैक स्पोर्ट्स बैक टू बैक वहाँ पर फाइट करने की कोशिश। ब्लैक स्पोर्ट्स अगेन, Sark will be the first player who has been taken down from his team. Black Sports Bear trying to get those retaliation trades. Spots down Mantle. Mantle already low in HP. Another grenade has been pulled off. Pablo, this grenade can be crucial. This grenade damages that player who was trying to come and forward and march forward towards Black Sports Bear. But Black Sports Bear अब वो टाइम मिलेगा। Enemies on the other end, वो DBS इनफैक्ट VSS का इस्तेमाल। आखिरकार FNC स्टारी उन्होंने अपने HP को रीगेन किया, लेकिन साइड लाइन से FNC eSport गेमर बॉय a flank angle which was enough for him to get those knocks, and also FNC स्टारी nice out his opponents for gathering that elimination. फाइनली नाइफ का इस्तेमाल किया गया, एंड ऑल्सो एक और फाइट की शुरुआत। चूत का भूखा उनको डाउन किया गया। बचेंगे सिंस 2018 एकमात्र उम्मीद अपने टीम से, बट द मोलोटॉफ कनेक्शन वाज वेरी बेटर. Drew was the player who with that Molotov finally manages to eliminate that last player of the team, but HP eSports उनके टीममेट को डाउन किया गया. प्ले बॉय कार्टी उनका हो चुका पता नहीं। HP eSports अपने टीममेट को बचाने में नाकामयाब होते हुए एनिमेस ओपन से आगे बढ़ना चाहते. RAE eSports के जिंक्सी लोन HP इनफैक्ट हमें देखने को मिल रहे हैं, भले ही उनके पास वो हायर ग्राउंड का एडवांटेज है. फाइनली अपने हेल्थ को रिकवर किया, लेकिन अभी भी उन तीनों टीममेट्स को रियूनाइट होकर खेलना पड़ेगा. अभी तक वो फ्रैग उनको मिला नहीं. बीजेड फेथ बी स्पोर्ट्स नहीं जोट, वो भी इंतज़ार कर रहे हैं फाइट होने के लिए. 4 टीमें मौजूद है इस यासना या पोलियाना के मॉडर्न सिटी के राउंड. फाइनली स्टेज 1 का सर्कल जो कि क्लोज इन होना स्टार्ट हो चुका है, स्ट्रिंग इन होना स्टार्ट हो चुका. ऑन द अदर एंड से लकी को समाप्त किया गया. अनदर प्लेयर हैज़ बीन टेकन डाउन. And also Said Lucky, he is very lucky enough. Finally Jungs Weeflace को down किया उन्होंने. A trade from his teammates, Mr. Assaulter Weeflace, he has been taken down. But Said Lucky, finally his teammates took the risks, and also they finally managed to revive him. And also PZD Sports back to back those knocks, and also Jungs has been taken down. Weeflace as soon as he got revived tried to spray down Jungs, and Jungs he has been taken down. Finally he needs another revival. Team number 25 थोड़ी देर पहले उसको एक और खिलाड़ी को डाउन किया था, साहिल ऑलरेडी लो नीड थी, साहिल को भी डाउन किया जा सकता है, लेकिन पहले स्मोक का इस्तेमाल किया, वो स्मोक के थ्रू एडजस्ट करने की कोशिश है, लेकिन 3/4 अब एग्रेशन का रूप धारण करेगा। अब इस टीम के पास क्लोज इन करने का मौका है, उनके पास और नंबर्स गेम एडवांटेज, और दूसरी और वो रिवाइवल इनिशिएट किया गया, लेकिन HP स्मोकी उनको घुटनों के बल लाया गया। जरूर BZT स्पोर्ट्स बैक टू बैक फिनिशर्स लेकर जाते हुए एनिमीज और उनके टीममेट नीक अब बचेंगे। 2 आखिरी उम्मीद अपने टीम के ये प्लेयर्स BZT स्पोर्ट्स उन्होंने परेशान किया, लेकिन दोबारा से बढ़ते उस फाइट की ओर। जॉर्जपुल नॉर्दर्न सिटी, here we can witness a 4v4 battle between these two teams, और मिस्टर असॉल्ट currently fall back करना पड़ेगा। We face another player who is very low in HP, and also guys बहुत लंबे समय तक ये फाइट खींच चुका है। अब किसी भी टीम को यहाँ पे डेस्परेट वो मूव अपनाना पड़ेगा। एंड फाइनली 64 प्लेयर्स, 90 teams, they are still surviving. The draw classes have not been finished yet. All those teams, they went for the draw class, but still they are holding their position. And finally one more player has been eliminated. Kaiser has been taken down as well. Vishwajit, the last player of the team, the last hope of the team, tried to peek and fire his opponent, but team number 9 TCA Sports back to basics, back to domination once again, proving their worth. And finally this team manages to take those freaking 8 finishes without a loss of even a single player. And also Soul Sahil उनको दोबारा टाउट किया गया। जॉर्जपुल का ये फाइट और आखिरकार वी प्लेस फाइनली वो पहला फ्रैग अपने टीम के लिए बटोरेंगे। एंड अब ये टीम, इनके पास वो नंबर्स गेम का एडवांटेज, लेकिन सर्कल इनको छोड़ के आगे बढ़ के गया ज़रूर। यासनाया पोलियाना, 4 टीमों का क्लस्टर, several teams out here, and they are still trying to fight, they are still trying to find those in fact ends, and also they all wanted to eliminate their opponents. And also it's a crucial moment here. 4 teams who are in fact waiting to fight against each other. एनिबिस और निकेफ उन्होंने अपने नंबर्स गेम को खोया। एनिबिस वो पहला नॉक, वो पहला फिनिश अपने टीम के लिए सिक्योर किया उन्होंने। एकमात्र फ्रैग उस टीम के पास। बीजे स्पार्टन एंड इनकी टीममेट्स भले ही अनुराग को खोया है, लेकिन वो 2 फिनिशेस के साथ एक बेहतर स्टार्ट कर चुके हैं। लेकिन अभी भी ये फाइट कंप्लीट होने के लिए वो वक्त बचा, वो समय बचा। एक और किलर को डाउन किया गया, ब्लैक स्पोर्ट्स उन्होंने फाइट के लिए एक और बार आगमन करते हुए, लेकिन FNC स्पोर्ट्स गेमर बॉय, ब्लैक स्पोर्ट्स के एम बहुत अब बचेंगे। एक आखिरी ये खिलाड़ी एनिमीज 2 बार से अपने VSS वेपन का इस्तेमाल करके 0 को डाउन किया उन्होंने। एक AKM, एक स्कार एलिए मोनोटॉफ के साथ कनेक्शन बनाने की कोशिश, लेकिन पाब्लो जहाँ पर वो जा रहे थे वहीं पर वो मोनोटॉफ मौजूद है। अब दोनों डायरेक्शन से 2 खिलाड़ी अटैक करने की कोशिश। They are approaching from both ends, and Pablo, he wants to close in. Pablo with a AKM, he wanted to charge in, and finally Pablo, he has been taken down. And bot उन्होंने वो knock निकाला, लेकिन FNC gamer boy with that Astral K finally manages to connect, and also he takes the trade. बिल्कुल सही समय पर उन्होंने वो ट्रेड निकाला है। नाउ ये खिलाड़ी अपने टीम को बचाकर 2 प्लेयर्स के साथ दोबारा से मेन आइलैंड की ओर बढ़ते हुए नजर आएंगे। लेकिन एक और फाइट कोच और उनके टीममेट्स, 3 शुरुआती फ्रैग्स, एक बेहतर ये रोटेशन, दोस अर्ली एलिमिनेशन, दोस अर्ली रोटेशन कैन बी इन द फेवर ऑफ दिस टीम एज वेल। इट कैन बी वेरी फ्रूटफुल, बट निक बैक टू बैक वो नॉक्स उन्होंने निकाला अपने टीम के लिए। निक एफ और एनिमीज फाइनली वो फाइट करना चाहते हैं। निक एक बेहतर ओपनिंग नॉक निकाला, बी स्पोर्ट्स के स्पैंकी को नाउट करके फिनिश करके जा सकते हैं, और आखिरकार स्पैंकी उनका पतन होता हुआ। स्पैंकी फॉल बैक करने की कोशिश कर रहे थे, लेकिन फॉर्मेशन की कमी के चलते बी स्पोर्ट्स उन्होंने भी अपने एक और खिलाड़ी को खो दिया। अगेन निकेफ वंस अगेन a better start for his team. Already they have lost their 2 crucial teammates, but finally these 2 players, they are starting to gather on their finishes. Finally smoke का cover बनाएंगे। They are trying to rush against, they are trying to fight against team number 19. Those smoke pathways have been created, and through the smoke they are trying to cross the road. In fact, an enemies he has already closed in, and finally enemies और निके वो फाइट करने की कोशिश, वो फाइट करने की इच्छा, लेकिन सामने की ओर वो खिलाड़ी मौजूद है। बी स्पोर्ट्स अब यहाँ पर मौजूद, लेकिन एनिमीज ऑलरेडी लो इन HP, लेकिन VSS का इस्तेमाल, VS का ये बेहतरीन कंट्रोल स्प्रे, व्हाट ए क्रूशल नॉक एनिमीज हैज इन फैक्ट taken for his team, and now enemies और उनके टीममेट हल्का सा वो विंडो मौजूद है फाइट को आगे बढ़ाने का। डेक्स्टर्स उन्होंने अपने एक और टीममेट को खोया भी। फ्लेस एक फ्रैग गिल उनके खाते में एक फ्रैग, लेकिन अब दिन नंबर 25 समापन के बहुत ही करीब बढ़ती है। दोबारा से यासना अपोनेंट का फाइट की और स्पोर्ट्स उनको चुनौती का सामना करना पड़ेगा। नीक एंड एनिबिस वो इंतजार कर वो बो का इस्तेमाल करते हुए खिलाड़ी। कल हमने देखा था एनिबिस किस तरीके से उन्होंने मुझे ख़त्म किया था इस बो के इस्तेमाल के साथ, लेकिन अब एनिबिस एक और बार अपने आप को भी डाउन करके जा सकते हैं। एनिबिस को थोड़ा बहुत ग्राइंड करना करेगा इस बो के साथ, और अभी तक वो डैमेज इन्फिल्ट्रेट होता नहीं, लेकिन फाइनली भी स्पोर्ट्स उनके एक प्लेयर ब्लिट्ज उनके पास वो फ्लैंक एंगल बनेगा। एनिबिस को स्पॉट किया जाएगा। एनिबिस बहुत ही ओपन में नजर आएंगे। एनिबिस को डाउन करके फिनिश करके जा सकते हैं, लेकिन बी स्पोर्ट्स अपने टीममेट्स को स्कोपिंग करके देख रहे हैं। आखिरकार करीब से डेक्स्टर्स को डाउन किया और फाइनली बी स्पोर्ट्स ब्लिट्ज उनका पोजिशन रिवील्ड। यूंग्स वन एंड ओनली hope from his team, the last man standing, the last player of the team. It's a 1v1 situation and also उनके पास वो HP मौजूद, वो वेपन्स मौजूद, वो एमिनेशंस मौजूद, लेकिन अब एक चुनौती है जिसको पार पाने की दरकार। एक लेवल फिकार मैच फाइनली एक प्लेयर को स्पॉट किया गया, लेकिन सामने से जाकर ओपन में जिगल देने की कोशिश और उनको समाप्त किया जाएगा। ये चार खिलाड़ियों ने बेहतर तरीके से वो चार एक सोलो फ्रैग्स अपने टीम के लिए बटोरे। एक शानदार ये अप्रोच। फाइनली दिस टीम मैनेजेस टू वाइप आउट अनदर टीम विद a possible finish of 4 and a very great start for this team without losing even a single player. And also one more team Dotty Sports उनको स्पॉट किया गया। 48 प्लेयर्स 16 टोटली टीम्स फाइट करना चाहते हैं। डॉटी स्पोर्ट्स, GIC स्पोर्ट्स, नॉक्स एंड इनको टीम में बहुत ही क्लोज विजिनिटी में नजर आएंगे। स्टॉर्म रुक कर फाइट करने की कोशिश, नॉक्स रुक कर फाइट करने की कोशिश, लेकिन नॉक्स उनके ऊपर वो डैमेज ऑलरेडी इनफैक्ट डील आउट होता हुआ। नॉक्स उनको अपना हेल्थ को रिकवर करना पड़ेगा, लेकिन डॉट अब्दुल कलाम उनके पास वो फ्लैंक एंगल मौजूद है। अब्दुल कलाम अगर हल्के से वो आगे बढ़कर वो नॉक्स निकालने की कोशिश जताएंगे तो वो खिलाड़ी डाउन करके जा सकते हैं, लेकिन दूसरी ओर BJD स्पोर्ट्स वो चार्ज इन करके बैठे हैं। अनेबिस और यहाँ पर निकेफ वो फर्स्ट इवन नजर आ सकते हैं, क्योंकि BJD स्पोर्ट्स स्पार्टन ही हैज़ ए वेरी ग्रेट एंगल फेट, उनका वो पोजीशन अभी तक रिवील हुआ नहीं। ये तीन खिलाड़ी अलग अलग एंगल से फाइट करने की कोशिश करेंगे। ओपन मैच के लिए उन्होंने स्पॉट किया बी स्पोर्ट्स के खिलाड़ियों को। बी स्पोर्ट्स ब्लिट्ज उनका भी हो चुका है पतन, और एनिबिस और निकेफ एक फ्रैग खाली मौजूद है, वो स्मोक का इस्तेमाल करेंगे, लेकिन उनको डाउन किया जा सकता है। एनिबिस संभलना पड़ेगा आपको, क्योंकि दोनों ही डायरेक्शन से आपके ऊपर अटैक बन सकता है, लेकिन आखिरकार एक ही के इस्तेमाल के साथ आगे चार्जिंग करने की कोशिश, और ये टाइमर ग्रेनेड का इस्तेमाल करेंगे, लेकिन फिलहाल के लिए अपने ऊपर वो टाइमर ग्रेनेड थ्रो करके जा सकते थे। आखिरकार एक टाइमर ग्रेनेड का इस्तेमाल किया गया, वो टाइम बाय करते हुए ऊपरी छोर पर वो खिलाड़ी जाना चाहता है, स्मोक का इस्तेमाल किया गया, और निकेफ फाइनली उन्होंने स्पॉट कर रखा अपने प्रतिद्वंदियों को। एक और स्मोक का इस्तेमाल किया जा सकता है, एक और बार बो का इस्तेमाल किया जा सकता है। चलिए बो का इस्तेमाल करने की कोशिश, ये बो डैमेज करके जा सकते हैं, और आखिरकार हल्का सा चिप डैमेज उस बो के थ्रू अपने प्रतिद्वंदी को यहाँ पर डील आउट करते हुए, लेकिन एनिमीज एक और बार उनके ऊपर वो डैमेज आएगा अपने बो से, ये खिलाड़ी डैमेज होता हुआ, लेकिन फिलहाल के लिए ऊपरी छोर पर वो खिलाड़ी मौजूद। एक और बार कवर्स के थ्रू ये बो का इस्तेमाल करने की कोशिश, लेकिन क्या पी स्पोर्ट्स उनके ऊपर वो डैमेज आ रहा है वो देखने वाली बात। जीरो अभी भी अपने टीममेट के साथ इंतजार करेंगे, लेकिन ओपी मैन किल्स उनके पास जो एंगल मौजूद है यहाँ से वो बेहतरीन फ्रैग लेकर जा सकते हैं, लेकिन GIC स्पोर्ट वर्सेस एक और टीम मिस्टर असॉल्टर एंड उनके टीममेट्स एक और फाइट के अंदर आगमन करते हुए 6 फ्रैग्स ऑलरेडी निकाल चुके हैं। एंड ऑल्सो TC स्पोर्ट्स दैट क्रूशियल नॉक बीस्ट ही इज़ गेटिंग रिवाइव्ड, एंड अब उनके पास एक और बार नंबर्स गेम का एडवांटेज, ये 4v4 का फाइट हमें विटनेस करने को मिलेगा। इट्स 4v4 battle against Mr. Sports and TC Sports, but TC Sports instantly these teams prefers to fall back towards the hard covers. थोड़ी देर पहले उन्होंने वो नॉक्स निकाले थे, वो फिनिश निकाले थे, और अब ये टीम हार्ड कवर्स की ओर बढ़ेंगे। एंड ऑल्सो सर्कल को पहले प्राथमिकता देने की कोशिश, बेहतरीन ये शुरुआत। 45 प्लेयर्स 15 टोटल टीम्स अभी भी मौजूद है। इरंगल का ये आखिरी मुकाबला बहुत ही इंटेंस, दर्शक जनों बहुत ही प्रेशर्स के साथ ये टीम खेलती हुई, सभी के सभी टीम्स finally teams are going with a passive approach, trying to figure out the intensity of the match and also trying to survive until the later stages of the match. And let's see which team will be heading towards the chicken dinner. And also विल बी गेटिंग द चिकन डिनर एज वेल। एक और फाइट पीपीटी स्पोर्ट्स बहुत ही करीब एक और खिलाड़ी एनिमिस को डाउन किया गया, निकॉपी उनको भी डाउन किया गया। बीजेडी स्पोर्ट्स यासनाया पोलियाना में उन्होंने बेहतरीन व नॉक्स निकाले। बीजेडी स्पोर्ट्स फाइनली 5 टोटल फिनिशेस, लेकिन यहाँ पर बी स्पोर्ट्स अभी तक सर्वाइवल करते हुए 2 खिलाड़ी बीजेडी स्पोर्ट्स अभी तक उनके पास इंफॉर्मेशन मौजूद है, लेकिन यहाँ पर एक और खिलाड़ी का हो चुका है नुकसान। बीपीटी स्पोर्ट्स उनको समाप्त किया गया। सोहेब प्लेस एंड उनकी टीममेट्स मेंटल वो 2 फ्लैग अपने टीम के लिए बटोरा जरूर, लेकिन अब यहाँ पर रिवाइवल की नीड है, वो रीसेट करने की कोशिश हो सकती है। ट्रूप उनको भी रिवाइवल करना पड़ेगा। आरई स्पोर्ट्स सामने से वो स्प्रे डाउन करना चाहते हैं, लेकिन चलिए डिस्टेंस रहने के कारण टीम नंबर 3 एक और बार बेहतरीन तरीके से रीसेट करके दिखाएगा। लेकिन दूसरी ओर एफएनसी गेमर बॉय बहुत ही ज़्यादा यहाँ पर भार इस खिलाड़ी के ऊपर। 2 मात्र खिलाड़ी पब्लो और एफएनसी स्पोर्ट्स गेमर बॉय, लेकिन ये ग्रेनेड सही ठिकाने पर थ्रो करना चाहिए था। साइल को डाउन किया जा सकता है। इनफैक्ट पाब्लो वो फाइट करने के लिए आगे बढ़ेंगे। वो कनेक्शन बेहतरीन हेडशॉट के साथ उन्होंने वो नॉक निकाला। ड्रॉप शॉट के साथ तुरंत फिनिश करेंगे नब अबुल कलाम, द लास्ट मैन स्टैंडिंग ऑफ दिस टीम, द लास्ट मैन प्लेयर, एंड ऑल्सो डैमेज हैज बीन ऑलरेडी infiltrated. Esports Abdul Kalam has been eliminated finally by Pablo. वो एक गेम कनेक्शन बेहतरीन 1v2 क्लच पाब्लो के द्वारा दोबारा उस किनारे को घुटनों के लाएगा, लेकिन हार्ड कवर्स मौजूद है और ट्रूप एक और बार उनको रिवाइवल दिया जाएगा जरूर। लेकिन एफएनसी गेमर बॉय टीसी स्पोर्ट्स की खिलाड़ी को अब परेशान करने की कोशिश, वो नॉक्स उन्होंने निकाला। गेमर बॉय चार्जिंग करने के लिए तैयार, लेकिन सामने जो टीम मौजूद है उनको हल्की में आंकना उनके लिए भारी पड़ेगा और पाब्लो उनको डाउन किया गया। एक और टीम का आगमन हो चुका है, टीम नंबर 14। They will try to finish off in style, and also Pablo and Gamer Boy उनका हो चुका पतन 11वें पायदान पर। किंग्स प्लेस एक शानदार वो खिलाड़ी बेहतरीन वो नॉक्स अपने टीम के लिए बटोरा ज़रूर। एंड फाइनली तीसरे स्टेज का ये हार्ट शेफ आखिरकार 14 सेकंड्स का समय। ये सर्कल साउदर्न जिसकी ओर आ सकता है, ये सर्कल यासनाया की ओर जा सकता है। आप बताना कहाँ पर ये सर्कल जाएगा। मैं अगर प्रेडिक्शन दूँ तो ये सर्कल वेस्टर्न जिसकी ओर आएगा, जो कि 3 नंबर 14 के खिलाड़ी के पास जरूर से आने वाला है सर्कल। और अब देखते देखो गाइस, मैंने बोला था वेस्टर्न जिसका ये सिर्फ आएगा ज़रूर। और कास्टर ओपी इन द चैट, प्रेडिक्शन ओपी इन द चैट कर दो, आईजीएल ओपी इन द चैट कर दो। फाइनली वेस्टर्न एजेस पे ये सर्कल का शिफ्ट, और अब 3 नंबर 14 अभी सर्कल के अंदर मौजूद। जैसे मैंने बोला था उसी तरीके का एक और शिफ्ट। 33 प्लेयर्स टीम 10 टोटल टीम्स अभी भी सर्वाइवल कर रहे। इरंगल का ये मुकाबला बहुत ही रोमांचक, टीम्स आखिर तक सर्वाइवल करने में फोकस करते हुए, वो नंबर्स गेम को बरकरार रखने में फोकस करते हुए। लेकिन अब आखिर के ये कुछ पल और 1 मिनट 24 सेकंड्स का समय, and after that the play zone will start to shrink in once again, and it will force down these players, these teams to close, to move in towards the safer side of the circle, and then we will be able to witness some more fights, some more live action between these teams as well. And also फिलहाल के लिए किंग स्पोर्ट्स और उनके टीममेट्स अभी तक बेहतरीन वो रोटेशन करके दिखाया। इनफैक्ट एक शानदार रोटेशन, एंड नाउ मिस्टर असॉल्टर trying to get those finishes for his team. BGMI Sports Fate will be the last man standing for team, and team number 4 एक बेहतर शुरुआत finishes BGMI Fate को समाप्त करेंगे तो एक और चुनौती को पार पाने के लिए तैयारी करते हुए। और अब गिल आगे बढ़ना चाहते, लेकिन गिल अभी तक फेट का पोजीशन रिवील नहीं। अब फेट उनको समाप्त किया जा सकता है और फेट राइट क्लिक का इस्तेमाल करें, लेकिन फेट उनको डाउन किया जाएगा। फेट उन्होंने वो नॉक निकाला, लेकिन समय रहते एक बेहतरीन ट्रेड। एंड नाउ 8 टोटल फिनिशेस, 4 मैन स्टैंडिंग। दोबारा से 4 मैन रीसेट करने का मौका आ रही स्पोर्ट्स। एक मात्र वो फ्रैग असुरा को मिला, लेकिन अभी तक वो फिनिशेस का काउंट बढ़ाना पड़ेगा। लेकिन फाइनली 10 सेकेंड्स का समय, एंड अब ये सर्कल श्रिंक इन होता हुआ फाइनली द जोन विल बी क्लोजिंग इन, एंड ऑल्सो इट विल फोर्सिंग दोज प्लेयर्स टू फाइट एंड टू मेक दोज in fact playable area inside the circle. And also TC Sports जिनके पास वो नंबर्स गेम एडवांटेज, वो डोमिनेशन पे ऑलरेडी ये टीम बैक टू बैक आज के दिन पर बेहतर खेल के दिखाया। बुल जॉट हमने देखा था रोंडो के इस मुकाबले में TC स्पोर्ट्स ने 18 टोटल फिनिशेस निकाले, लेकिन अब बुल जॉट उनके ऊपर वो डैमेज आया। एक और खिलाड़ी को डाउन किया गया 20 घुटनों के बल, लेकिन उनके टीममेट बहुत ही रिवाइवल देने के लिए आप यहाँ पे जाते हुए नजर आएंगे। चलिए ओरा इनिशिएट करेंगे। Finally Aura, he wants to close in towards his teammate, and finally he will be initiating the revival. And also एक और बार रीसेट करने का मौका। 29 प्लेयर्स आखिर की या 8 टीम, एंड अब मिस्टर असॉल्टर और की टीम फाइट करना चाहते हैं। सामने से आ रही स्पोर्ट्स को ख़त्म करने की कोशिश हो सकती है। 4v3 का ये बैटल, अभी थोड़ी देर पहले इन्होंने एक और फाइट को जीता था, वो मोमेंटम अभी भी इनके पास मौजूद। लेकिन मिस्टर सोल्टर फाइनल टॉप 8 टीम्स एंड सर्कल का एक और बार नॉर्थ वेस्टर्न शो को फेवर करता हुआ मिस्टर ओके ने उनकी टीममेट्स बहुत ही आसानी से सर्कल के अंदर प्रवेश कर सकते हैं। 1 नंबर स्किप एडवांटेज अभी भी मौजूद। 3 नंबर 24 एक साथ इम्पैक्ट शानदार से ये रोटेशन और मिस्टर असोल्टर once again pulls of another knock, bringing another opening for his team। और अब रश करने का ये मौका, लेकिन डैमेज उनके टीममेट के ऊपर भी आएगा। गिल उन्होंने वो नॉक निकाला, गिल एक और बेहतरीन वो नॉक, और इनफैक्ट नीट का डैमेज आएगा जरूर। असुरा द वन लास्ट प्लेयर ऑफ द टीम still trying to revive his teammate, लेकिन इटाची उनको रिवाइवल देने की कोशिश, और आखिरकार ये सिंगल फायर बेहतरीन रिप्लेस उन्होंने चार्ज करने का डिसीजन बनाया, और ये आखिरी कनेक्शन के साथ एक और टीम का पतन करते हुए 11 टोटल फिनिशर्स, 4 मैन स्टैंडिंग। एक और टीम जिनका पतन होता हुआ 7वें इनफैक्ट 8वें पायदान पर मिस्टर स्पोर्ट्स। एक शानदार रोटेशन, और अब सर्कल का पूरा कंट्रोल इस टीम के पास। नॉट एडजस्ट का, लेकिन साइड एंड पे एक और खिलाड़ी को स्पॉट किया गया, जरूर वो डैमेज जरूर से डील आउट होता हुआ। वो एक लौता खिलाड़ी है टर्मिनेटर, जो कि पहले प्ले जोन को प्राथमिकता दिया इन्होंने अपने टीम से, लेकिन अब उनके टीममेट को भी वापस आना पड़ेगा, उनका साथ देना पड़ेगा। फाइनल टॉप 7 टीम्स के बीच में यह बैटल की प्लेस वंस अगेन। एक और खिलाड़ी को डाउन किया उन्होंने, एक और बेहतरीन वो नॉक्स निकाल कर दिया अपने टीममेट के लिए, लेकिन बी स्पोर्ट्स फाइनली उनका पतन होता हुआ 7वें पायदान पर। एंड फाइनल टॉप 6 टीम्स इन दिस मैच ऑफ एरंगल, एंड नाउ द मैच इज गोइंग टू इनफैक्ट एंड वेरी सून। एंड अब नंबर स्कीप का एडवांटेज जिन्होंने बरकरार रखा है, अब उस टीम के पास ये मौका है चिकन डिनर को अपने नाम करने का। फाइनल टॉप 6 टीम्स के बीच में ये फाइट, एंड अब देखना पड़ेगा कौन सी वो टीम जो कि बेहतर तरीके से ये फाइट को अंजाम तक पहुंचाएंगे। दर्शक जनों, टीम नंबर 24 फाइट को अवॉइड किया था, लेकिन अब उनको फाइट करना पड़ेगा। एंड देयर चलिए शॉट्स अब स्टार्ट होते हुए नजर आएंगे, फायर होते हुए नजर आएंगे सभी डायरेक्शन से, और ऑल्सो बैक टू बैक प्लेयर्स वो एलिमिनेट होते हुए नजर आएंगे, क्योंकि अब ये बीपीटी स्पोर्ट्स नेक्स्ट प्लेस उन्होंने वो नॉक निकाला, जरूर प्लेस उनको स्पॉट किया गया। 3 नंबर 4 चारों डायरेक्शन से उसके ऊपर वो अटैक करता हुआ भी प्लेस ऑलरेडी लो इन एचपी, लेकिन अब चार्ज इन करने का मौका एक और टीम का आगमन होता है। 3 नंबर 3 क्लोज इन कर चुके, 3 नंबर 3 को ओपन में स्पॉट किया गया। नेक्स्ट रो उनके पास मौका था वो नॉक्स निकालने का, लेकिन मोलोटॉव का इस्तेमाल करेंगे। चलिए मेंटल जो कि ऑलरेडी लो इन एचपी नजर आएंगे, ये मोलोटॉव का कनेक्शन बन सकता है, ये मोलोटॉव का कनेक्शन बनेगा जरूर। एक और थ्रोएबल उसी डायरेक्शन में थ्रो करने की कोशिश, ये ग्रेनेड पर्याप्त हो सकता है, ये ग्रेनेड एक और बार थ्रो करने की कोशिश। मेंटल उन्होंने अपने इस विभाग को रिकवर किया, लेकिन ये ग्रेनेड क्रूशियल हो सकता है, ड्रोप के करीब जाएगा ग्रेनेड, लेकिन अभी भी सर्वाइवल करते हुए आखिरकार 3 नंबर 3 वो बचने की कोशिश से प्रथम जोन के बाहरी छोर पर एलिमिनेट होते हुए नजर आ सकते हैं। और गोजो का वो क्रूशियल ग्रेनेड अपने टीम के लिए एक और ने इनफैक्ट निकाला जरूर। 3 नंबर 4 अब समाप्त होने के बहुत ही करीब, और उनकी टीमें रस करने के लिए आगे गए थे। मिस्टर होगी वो जोखिम उठाने की कोशिश, लेकिन मिस्टर होगी बदले उनको डाउन किया गया, लेकिन फाइनली गोजो उन्होंने कवर प्रदान किया। संस्कारी गोजो का वो ग्रेनेड जो कि मिस्टर ओकी को डाउन करके जाएगा ज़रूर। अब रिवाइवल देना पड़ेगा। गोजो सोलो हैंडेडली ये फाइट अपने टीम के लिए निकाला, वो 4 खिलाड़ियों को डाउन किया उन्होंने। 9 टोटल फिनिशर्स, नंबर्स की एडवांटेज अभी भी मौजूद, और अब 3 नंबर 3 वो फाइट बैक करना चाहते हैं। पहली वो नंबर स्कीम का डिसएडवांटेज तो, लेकिन 3 नंबर 14 अब उनको डेस्परेटली पुश करना पड़ेगा। ये सर्कल उनसे चला जाएगा दूर, और ये सर्कल गोजो रूट के टीममेट्स के साथ मौजूद है। मिस्टर संस्कारी बैक टू बैक तीसरा मुकाबला 5 फिनिशर्स निकाला था। एक और टीम के एक और खिलाड़ी को डाउन किया उन्होंने, और वो खिलाड़ी समाप्त होता हुआ, लेकिन वो फिनिश स्टील किया जाएगा टीसी स्पोर्ट्स कि वो खिलाड़ी थे जिन्होंने वो फ्रैग को कंफर्म किया। वो 10वां इनफैक्ट 11वां टोटल फ्रैग्स अपने टीम के लिए बटोर चुके। नंबर्स तो अभी भी इनके पास बरकरार, लेकिन सर्कल के अंदर जाने के लिए फाइट करना पड़ेगा उनको। फाइनल टॉप 5 टीम 17 प्लेयर्स के बीच में ये फाइट, एंड ऑल्सो एक और टीम वो डेस्परेट मूव अपनाती हुई 3 नंबर 3 को परेशान करना चाहते। 3 नंबर 14 बचे हुए ये खिलाड़ी एक ही के ऊपर भी वे सवारी करके फाइट करना चाहते थे, लेकिन मिस्टर संस्कारी बैक टू बैक वो नॉक बीपीटी स्पोर्ट्स के एक्स्ट्रा प्लेस उन्होंने वो नॉक्स निकाले। टीसीए 12वां टोटल फ्रैग से एक और फ्रैग को कंफर्म करेंगे। टीसीए और यादव उनको डाउन किया था, वो फ्रैग कंफर्म किया जरूर। किंग प्लेस 1 एंड ओनली प्लेयर बगी का इस्तेमाल करे, पानी में ये खुदा सकते हैं ये पेटी को, और आखिरकार यहाँ पे शिकार किया गया मिस्टर ओगी के द्वारा। मिस्टर ओगी अपने टीममेट को बचाना पड़ेगा। गोजो उनका बच पाना नामुमकिन, भले ही वो 10 फ्रैग्स मौजूद थे, लेकिन अब 3 खिलाड़ियों के साथ आगे का सफ़र तय करना पड़ेगा। टीसी स्पोर्ट्स एकमात्र टीम जिनके पास और नंबर्स गेम का एडवांटेज 4v3v2 का ये सिचुएशन, और ये बड़ी गलती हो सकती है। और चार्जिंग करना चाहते, वो फाइट करना चाहते, अकेले वो भाग समाज की कोशिश, वो डैमेज इन्फिल्ट्रेट होता है, लेकिन संस्कारी उनको हल्के में आंकना आपके लिए पड़ेगा भारी। संस्कारी बहुत ही खतरनाक तरीके से वो कनेक्शन बनाकर अपने टीम के लिए वो क्रूशियल नॉक्स निकाले उन्होंने। टर्मिनेटर उनको डाउन किया गया। रेयर स्पोर्ट्स के क्लेजर बच गई एक आखिरी उम्मीद, लेकिन चलिए वो ट्रोएबल से क्रॉस कर चुके। एक और ग्रेनेड बहुत ही करीब आया था टीसी स्पोर्ट्स के बुल शॉट। यहाँ पर की कोशिश एमजीपी का इस्तेमाल किया जाएगा, लेकिन यहाँ से चलिए नीचे की ओर गिर जाएंगे। फाइनली वो जंप शॉट और टीसी बुल शॉट वो आखिरी नीली द कॉफिन एक और खिलाड़ी को डाउन किया। टोटल 15 फिनिशेस, बुल शॉट बैक टू बैक डोमिनेशन, ऑलरेडी 6 फिनिशेस एंड टोकले भाई का बेहतर तरीके से साथ मिल रहा है। 15 फिनिशेस और दूसरी ओर सुकुना और उनकी टीम में 11 फिनिशेस। एक तरफ 18 फिनिशेस विनर विनर चिकन डिनर देखने को मिलेगा, और सुकुना और उनकी टीममेट्स यहाँ से 14 फिनिशेस विनर विनर चिकन डिनर लेके जा सकते हैं। रोंडो का वो मुकाबला हम कैसे भूल सकते हैं, वो वन साइडेड डोमिनेशन टीसी स्पोर्ट्स, लेकिन वो चिकन डिनर मिस हुआ था, और अब वो कसर को पूरी तरीके से यहाँ पर पूर्ण करते हुए टीसी स्पोर्ट्स फिनिशेस डिसेंट मात्रा में 15, वो थ्रोएबल्स वो यूटिलिटीज उनके पास मौजूद है। मिस्टर संस्कारी वो बेहतर तरीके से खेले, अगर उनको पहले नॉक करेंगे तो ये मैच वन साइड टीसी स्पोर्ट्स अपने टीम के खेमे में लेके जा सकते, लेकिन संस्कारी ओपन में जाने में भारी पड़ सकता है। ओपन में स्पॉट किया जाएगा संस्कारी। अब यहाँ पे ये नॉक होता हुआ ये प्लेयर, एक बहुत ही बड़ी गलती, एक क्रूशियल समय पे संस्कारी ओपन में जाना उनके लिए पड़ा भारी। और अब बचेंगे ओगी और सुकुना। ओगी उनके ऊपर वो डैमेज आएगा। ओगी अब बच गए एक आखिरी खिलाड़ी टीसी स्पोर्ट्स, भले ही वो नॉक निकाला जरूर, लेकिन 20 अब चार्जिंग करने के लिए आगे बढ़ेंगे। हीलिंग करना चाहते हैं, पहले वो अपने हेल्थ को रिकवर करना चाहते हैं। एक खिलाड़ी को डाउन किया गया था, 20 को स्पॉट किया जा सकता है। स्मोक के थ्रू एडजस्ट करने की कोशिश, ये 2v2 का ये फाइट। एक और टाइमर ग्रेनेड का इस्तेमाल किया गया है, वो टाइमर ग्रेनेड बहुत ही करीब जा सकता है, और ओपन में जाने पड़ेगा भाग। और देखते देखते मिस्टर होगी वो डैमेज इनके ऊपर आएगा। डॉट एचपी में खिलाड़ी सर्वाइवल कर रहा है, और अब सामने से 20 और उनकी टीम 3v1 की ये फाइट यूएफपी में स्विच किया गया। वो जिगर फाइट देने की कोशिश, वो नॉक निकालने में सफल कर सकते थे, लेकिन 20 आखिरकार वो मूवमेंट खतरनाक, और फाइनली 18 फिनिशेस विनर विनर चिकन डिनर टीसी स्पोर्ट्स आखिरकार दे रहा है दुरुस्त है। आज के दिन का अंत एक बेहतर विनर विनर चिकन डिनर के साथ करेंगे। दर्शक जनों, फाइनली हमारा टी स्क्रिम्स का सभी मैचेस समाप्त हो चुके। आप सभी लोगों का शुक्रिया स्ट्रीम पर बनने के लिए, एंड ऑल्सो जो भी बंदे देख पा रहे हैं मेक श्योर करना आप सभी लोग लाइक करें। और अंतकाल आप सभी लोगों से इजाज़त फेंक लेता हूँ मैं, आपका कास्टर सैदुलिन। टिल गाइस, सी यू अगेन टुमारो। और आप लोग बताना चैट सेक्शन के अंदर क्या हमें इंग्लिश कास्टिंग दोबारा से कंटिन्यू करना चाहिए या फिर हिंदी जो कि सूटेबल है, प्रीफरेबल है। आप लोगों के रिक्वेस्ट को मैं देखूंगा ज़रूर, चैट सेक्शन पे हल्का सा वो आप लोग बता सकते हो। टिल देन गाइस, मिलते हैं कल इसी वक्त इसी समय। फाइनली चलो बाय बाय, गुड नाइट।